What's up? What's up, Patrick? Save you from what?
The Evil's about to take the fall tonight. You're bringing Devitt, right?
Yeah. Evil? What evil? Well, the thing I can say, it's not my fault. You're the one having the wedding. Good, Patrick. Good sound. Why are you getting part of the bar? What?
All right, so I'm going to take resistance reduction.
Awesome. You want super high level tonight? You're getting it. That's funny. What's up, Calstab? This is as high level as it gets in my campaign. Which means they're all gonna die. Control our games tonight.
I cast a spell.
Ain't casting anything. First of all, see now look, now I missed the cue big time.
That's my fault.
So, I'll tell you when characters are there. What's that? What level? Do you get 6th yet? Clerical? So you can add it 5th, 4th, 3rd, or 2nd. By the way, you have to take. I'm not mentioning it to anyone else, but you have to take 2 of these. Yes. I don't care what else you take, but you just gotta have them in the start. Awesome. Good to hear it. Oh my gosh, can you talk about this adventure a bit? Obviously without spoilers. Yes, I can. But isn't it better to figure out, watch me do this and then go, oh my God, what changes he made? I'll talk about it when I come on about Xanthoria. Oh yeah. I can be very general. So we already got a special for everyone there, Patrick. That's 2 more. So that's awesome. Thanks, man. But I'll talk about this. Oh, I left the book upstairs. I gotta run up and get it. I want to bring it down. I got the book. Oh my god, hype train already. Awesome. Level 3 already. Thanks, everyone. It's all good.
Get rid of one of my weapons.
Toni may be on tonight to watch a bit, but she is she's got a monthly D&D session tonight. If not this week, next week. Just on chat. What's that?
Weapon finesse.
18, 19, or so you can't weapon finesse somebody. Somebody's not finessable. You got it, Tino. Good,
Oh,
man.
that's right. Has to be.
Rapier Spigot, the best. Biggest. You can't weapon finesse.
All right. I'll have a blind fighting.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's no penalty at your level. Glad to hear you got it. I got hit.
Clerk, you have a
Honest Arcane plus. Plus. Damage. That's the word. Nice. Thanks, Caesar. So tonight I already got 4 specials, 1 regular. 2, 3, 4, and 1. That's good. Awesome. This will definitely. This is 2 weeks. This is 2 weeker, and well, I actually got all the wait to see some stats on these characters, guys. Take a look at some stats on these characters coming up. Alright, thank you. Cool. Good to see your win last night. Some Troller game, at least one Troller game gift certificate tonight. Maybe a second one and some other things. Maybe we'll be fortunate and Reaper will raid us tonight too. You never know, man. So we're at 4 regulars, 4 specials already added into the stuff from the cheers earlier in the week. That's awesome. I will talk up this as much as I can without giving away stuff. Yeah, all PCs. 4 and 5. What? I threw a whole bunch of NPCs in there so you wouldn't know. Pictures and everything, and that's because you're a mage. That's your own fault. Multi-class. You're a ranger mage. Bill's gonna be late. Oh,
He has more hit points.
yeah, well, yeah. There he is. Oh, nice shirt. He's got the same shirt on. He's got the same shirt
I
on.
realized that when he was doing something for you.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
What's up, man?
Hopefully everyone's good.
All right, where am I sitting, dude?
You're sitting right here, man.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
You're the pet chair.
I made as much room as I could.
All right.
I got to get all caught up. So you guys are. That was great. We had a hype train before we even started. So let me get caught. Thank you, Doc. There's another special. So I got to assign 5 specials and 5 regulars right now so far. Oh yeah, there's a wedding tonight. And weddings. You know what? The sad thing is. Oh my gosh, Canadian! It was 2,000. I thought yours was 1,000. Oh, that's 2 more. That's 7 specials. I'm sorry, Patrick. Holy schmolies! Let me get all caught up here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Awesome, Crow. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you.
You have to understand, weddings in J World means
Someone's dying.
somebody's dying.
Right.
No mage comes to a wedding without Stone Skin cast already.
So, this book, everyone knows it's Forgotten Realms. But I'll say this.
You draw a lot out of that.
There's a lot of cool things in here. And I've become friends with Toni Winslow Brill. Everyone knows. She played Saturday night. She's been on multiple talk shows. And I really like what she's done with this adventure. And it's so easy to fit this into Greyhawk. And so I talked with her. I also converted it from 5e back to 1e, 2e. And note that all the adventures in Candlekeep Mysteries surround books that you find in researching in that great library. Okay? So that's the whole general niche of all. But you can't read the book? Well, that's up to you if you want to read the book or not. But I have it worked out. Don't worry. For the way we're going to do this here.
Never read the book.
And Xanthoria is the last of 16 adventures in this book. And it's the one, for 5e, it's for 16th level characters.
Where's my character sheets?
Sheets? Sheet.
Thank you.
Sheet. And everyone's only playing one character tonight. So, that is awesome. Thank you.
When they die, they die.
So, they're prepping up their guys right now. And, let me finish this so I get us all caught up on chats and stuff and all the bits so it updates it properly. And thank you for the great support. So tonight we're gonna have a little fun. When this came out and I read this, I'm like, I can run without a lot of changes a super high level adventure, which Alan and a lot of them love to play. And Tom does too. Now, just note, Bill's not here yet. He's running late because he had a family thing. Bill came in 92.
He's the new guy.
So this may sound crazy, but he doesn't have a lot of characters from this era. Marcus is not from this era. All the other characters are, right? Marcus is from the 90s.
Oh yeah.
You know, Marcus is from 2 more specials. Okay. So right now I have 9 specials and 6 regulars to do. All right, I think, did I get Cal? All right, I think I got all up to date here. Did I get Cal Staffs 100? I may have to do that one still too. All right, that's one more. All right, 10 specials. That means all participants get 2 specials, whoever they may be. All right, so I can erase all them and add them in. I'm not even going to tell you who yet. And then there's 1 regular left over. So everyone's at 2-3 right now. Oh my gosh. 2-3, 2-3, 2-3.
I think we should get us a regular for every level we are.
No.
What do you think, Walt?
2-3, 3. Awesome. So that's
Sure.
this adventure Xanthoria is.
10, 13, 14.
Yeah.
That's 37. Right?
These characters. So
I think that's fair.
this is generational. If we go back into the days, I'm not even going to talk about the NPCs yet. But they're generational characters, and the second generation of characters, there's at least one on early generation, and then there's a generation of characters in the 3rd generation. A lot of these characters did the original Temple of Elemental Evil, right? Like, yeah, that's how long ago these characters have been around. A lot of them.
I think this is my highest character in your world.
Yeah. This is your Lena. Yeah, Lena wasn't brought up all the way from first. Yeah, so
Right,
Walt
Walt Schleiman was
Yeah. Started somewhere. Yeah. This character of Walt has a dark elf female, Devitt. There's a lot of history and a lot of story behind her. She's a fighter cleric thief. 10, 13, 14 triple class. Yeah. So Tom feels a little less potent with only a 10th level character.
Yeah.
He's a 10th level archer.
Oh my god, the gear is crazy. The gear is crazy. Like the armor class average is like -8 in old school, and yeah, that's about the average. -8 armor class.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
I go down to -12.
Yeah.
I'm a -9.
Yeah. So
Marcus is negative.
yeah,
probably
Walt's
12.
eating. That's why he's off camera now.
Marcus probably. What do you think? Marcus is -12.
12. No, -11.
-11.
So I think you're good. I mean, you used Ace only a couple months ago, so we're good there.
Right.
So here's the story. Years ago, in the founding of Altimeter,
Can we buy anything before we go?
well, you don't even know if you're here yet.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
so we're going to do this from the beginning. We're going to enjoy this. All right, we're going to enjoy this high level. So there was a wild elf. He doesn't stink, right?
Stink.
Fighter named Torque Storm, who had very high strength and was one of the first abused dual wielders we had in the game. And he's one of the reasons why we did half damage in secondary hand rule, which, if you know, is in Horror of the Holes. So him and Alan are both the Elven of where we did that. Have the PCs aged much? So it's usually a year for year. So how old's Ace? 46?
Yeah, he's 46.
Well, he should be 52 though.
Right.
He should be 52. Human, male archer, 52.
Yeah, a comic came through, right?
Now, Devitt, Walt's Dark Elf, is over 600 years old. So she's like one of the oldest characters we have in the campaign, right? So what yeah. How old's Arathorn? He's like 80 something, right?
93.
93. So he's not even middle aged yet. Marcus, who Bill's character, how's he? 35. Marcus is 32. So that's where we are. But Marcus is a different generation. Marcus came around in the 90s. So you got some really cool high level stuff. All right. So right now I'm sitting on 2 specials from Canadian and 1 regular. Every character going on this, when we get to that point, has 2 specials and 2 regulars and 3 specials already banked. Okay. We shall see. I'm excited about doing this. So. Torque Storm you ended up at like 11th level.
He's 11th.
And he was bored. He's a full-blooded elf. He's bored, right? You're bored.
Absolutely.
He was bored, so he started hanging out in Altimeter. Where?
At a bar.
At a bar.
Right, it's right across. He actually built a house right across the street from the bar, so you didn't have to walk very far.
Yes.
And it's a lovely, tiny little bar, little dive.
Yes, it's right in downtown. It's the Inn of the Lonely Dove. Inn of the Lonely Dove, run by a mysterious half-elf, you think, named Dove Elfhart. And he's Norm.
He is Norm. Sat in the same chair.
Yes.
And courted her for basically 25 years.
And that ain't lying. That is no lie. Of real time.
They're elves. What do they care?
Oh, okay. I got my first regular. Thank you. I got a regular DM. Yeah. One regular. Thank you.
Courting her for 25.
There's Bill.
Real and game years. That long. I'm gonna say at least that long.
At least that long. He courted her.
25 years puts what? No, it's longer than that. It was early 90s. It was probably mid 90s. Mid 90s.
I'm gonna say it was 90. My guess is that character started in 89 or 90. It was before Bill came, right before Bill played. So my guess. Oh, Tim, where are you? You know, I didn't ask you to play in this super high level thing because I figured your daughter just came back from college. You wouldn't be able to play. All right, thanks Tim for that random regular. Oh, there's another one. So. We won't be done, and they may need replacements for next week. Let me set up the giveaway. All right, so right now we're doing the following. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, I didn't think you were available. Setting this up. So here's the deal. We're gonna do two gift certificates with all the cheers already.
Tim just did 2 random.
Yeah, I got those. Yeah, awesome. So we're gonna do 2 gift certificates. We got a $25 gift certificate to Troller Games, and then a $20 to Reaper. Okay, maybe. All right, so you got 2 of them: $25 Troller Games and a $20 to Reaper. All right, I'm just putting that on Alan now. So all these years of courting, and it takes me a long time to give in to stuff. So this wedding, the engagement has been set at least since I moved to this house.
Bill's did 10,000.
He can't. Okay, that's for the DM though. He can't do that.
It's from-
Yeah, exactly. 25 years of frolicking song and elven wine.
Or just ale.
Or just ale, yes. Because the Inn of the Lonely Dove is one of those places that there's never a lot of people in it, and no one knows why.
Well, she's a vampire.
There's all sorts of rumors about why, there's not a lot of patrons here. But it seems to never run out of money. Also, there's always rumors going around about her, and that she came from other towns. She came from Diver. She came from Greyhawk. She came from Harby. She came from the Great Kingdom. And that she has at least 2 or 3 deceased ex-husbands.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there, nor has there ever been any truth to it. Once again, does this have a lot to do with the actual adventure of Xanthoria? You'll have to wait and see the way I tied it in. So, oh, man. By the way, also, please note that we have a great guest on Sunday night, Chris Paramus. We have on this Sunday, who did the Slavers book, and also who owns Green Ronin Games. So, gonna have some fun with this. So,
I would say she's crafty. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah,
She gets around.
you just don't know.
It's like the Beastie Boys.
Twerk Storm. Yeah, Torque. Torque. Torque Storm is the name of Alan's character.
One of my favorite character names, by the way.
Yes. But you'll have to see, that's not the character he'll be playing tonight.
I was working at Teledyne, and
Yeah.
one of the tests we had to do on our caps was a removal torque test. So this, I can tell you exactly when this was. I was still on the shop floor, so I had just started Teledyne, so it was 1990.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This character was created in 1990.
That's what I thought. I can't go beyond that, Thunder. Just note that I'm talking to him, but it's Watsy's holding it up, so that's all I can say. Really not much more I can say beyond that, so. Yeah, so I thought 1990 was the time, because these were generational characters. Now, some people on your invite list that you said, yeah. And I brought some others in here because you're in the venue. I'm going to say the wedding ceremony is actually in the Grove, near the jousting field. Okay.
Oh, I thought we were just having it at the bar.
Well, that's going to be where the after party is, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the wedding is at the Grove, and the following characters you have some invites, and you see that there is people you may or may not be friends with. It's been a long time, but I know that a couple of your invites don't show up, which is a little weird.
Julak and Dalrin?
Well, considering they're dead.
I don't know that.
Yeah. But, you got Jake Winchester and Samantha Crakesbone is here. Oh, you also have Arcturus is here, right?
Yeah, he would definitely be
But
there.
Arcturus is part of. He has the archery.
He's probably best.
He has the archery school and the wall and guards the wall with his archers. He's an archer cleric. You have another Winchester. I think you mentioned with Marion Winchester. You have Sash here from Celine, and then you also have this gentleman here. This right here. Whoops! I got to turn this around. No wonder you guys aren't going to be able to see what I'm talking about when I'm not pointed on the characters. That was my mistake. My apologies. All right. So you have Jake at Winchester, Samantha Crakesbone. Here is the Torque Storm figure. Is this a grenadier? There you go.
He's got another regular for the party.
Thank you. For the party. Awesome. I will bank that, and as we go, because I don't want to tell, because we don't, I'm not 100% sure of all the characters. And here, I'm using this for the lovely Dove Elfheart. I used a plastic. That may tell you something. Uh-oh. We got Marion Winchester, Arcturus, Sash. You invited 2 specific people that did not come, which you find bizarre, and they are both clerics or priest types. So one of them is Jacia, who I know you adventured with.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Jacia does not come or send an RSVP back. And also Temporal Lakesland, fighter cleric, who they're the 2 officers in Selene. So, and that is another character. That's Mark's character, and she doesn't come either. And you find that kind of odd that neither of those 2 come. One's a fighter cleric, one's a specialty priest of Soul in Earthlandra. But you see, hanging around at the is this gentleman here, who you don't really know. He's not a Knight of Ulick, doesn't have symbols on, but this guy is hanging out here, and no, there's no Bill Reese, there's no Wayne characters.
It looks like Noishu's character.
No, there's not. For
the
Pally, no. Okay, Dorgrim. That specifically went to the Pally. Who that is? That's Marcus. That's Marcus's figure.
Okay.
But Marcus is here for another reason, and you're not sure why. But Marcus has traveled from Greyhawk City. So all the way from Greyhawk for some bizarre reason. So the day before, Dove says to you, there was a lot of strange acting people in the inn the night before. I don't know if it's excitement or whatever, and I just don't feel myself, she says. I don't know what it is, but they were acting, some of them were acting really strange. She says also, I don't know what's going on, but the gates to Altimeter are closed. And they rarely have ever closed them in the daytime. I don't know what's up, she says. But she says, I'm excited about the
wedding?
The wedding tomorrow.
Why do I have a feeling it's like the Bronx Tale? They lock the doors.
Now you can't leave.
Oh my gosh. Take your time to get there, Patrick, for 53,000 more bits. Yeah.
Am I right, Jay? It's like the Bronx Tale? Now
Yeah.
You can't leave.
As long as it's not like another type of wedding we saw on television.
No. You want the red wedding?
Yes, the red wedding.
Why does everyone think I'm going to just start killing people at this wedding?
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
High probability of it.
So she says she's felt a little off and just, had some pains, or you just don't know. You don't know. You chalk that up to jitters. Yeah, absolutely. But the gates are closed, which is really strange. So the rest of your group, the rest of the characters, let me see. You, Devitt.
Yes.
You get word, and someone appears, and you get word to head to a certain location in Altamira, and you are to be sent there immediately via teleport from where you are in Furiandi.
What would you be doing for your
Aren't you part of the? Don't you still run the Lightning Brigade in Furiandi? I thought you did. See, I forget too.
She has her own
Right back before we actually start.
temple of.
Oh, she's here. She's here too. I thought you were in Furiandi and going back and forth between both. All right. Well, then you are. You get word from a certain power to be to do what I asked you to do, and to be on the lookout for something. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. A hint of red. Arathorn.
Yes.
Unique name, by the way.
Yeah, I came up with that all by myself.
You are extremely concerned about stuff that's going on in the forest where you are, and you immediately come back to Altamira because of something that's dire.
I have a house there.
Yeah, I know you do.
A house in a little Ranger Grove and a little copse of woods.
I got it. Do you have teleport?
I teleport without her.
Do you?
Yeah.
Memorized?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't teleport memorize. I do have a mirror
Of travel. Yeah, but where's that set between what points?
It's in my house and somewhere in where I patrol in the SUS.
So it's at your ranger hold in the SUS. All right, map. Map time. All right, now we're going to explain some things that are on this map. See this spot, ranger hold, right there on the southernmost tip of Selene? That is Arathorn, the ranger's, outdoor hold where all his animals and all his alliances are, and his other rangers. And all right, so he has a mirror of travel. I think it's type 2, so it's limited distance, but so he can travel between that mirror and Altimeter.
Yep.
And that's what he does. All right, so there you go. Some other things you want to note on this lightning rod tower at the top, that is Tim's character's Fensix Tower. Golden Tower is Elaine Winchester's tower. Okay, and then you got City of Cowerwood, which is, or Corewood, however we pronounce it, Corewood. That is actually in Selene, not in the county if you look, as Mike Bridges proved. So where we thought it was all along, it's a Selenian town. And that's the area that we're talking about here. So you have come back because you are you have some serious, thank you for that follow. You have some serious concern about the goings on in your area, and I'm not going to spoil that for the time being. Ace, you are in the Pomarge, right? Well, on the border of the Pomarge at your tower there, right? Because you have a tower at Winchester's Bulwark, and you hear a general call out to able-bodied full knights to head to Altamira. Full knights, and they're all not their apprentices, full knights, yep. And they're spread out all over the place. So I'm assuming you just are going to travel there as quickly as you can. Wow, thank you for all those follows, everyone. Yep. Cranking it up. So I'm assuming you just are going to make your travel as quickly as possible?
As quickly as possible.
Okay. So there's a general call out for Knights of Yule. Knights of Yule have to come out to Mirror, which is bizarre. Very bizarre.
One of the best defended places in the world.
Yeah. Hey, Anna. Anna, we just showed your map. So it showed where Ranger Hold was on your map and whose it was. First time this character's been played, I think, live streamed ever. A lot of these characters.
Oh,
when's the last time you played Devitt? Dude, do me a favor, and when you get a chance, slide on the camera, okay?
What about
I'm gonna say,
if he knew he was going to jet town, he would have put some things in motion.
Like what?
Like
Like what?
Normal things he would bring with him, like arrows and so forth. I mean, obviously.
Right. Okay. Well, what do you want to do? Give me specifics.
Okay. Well, I'd like to buy some arrows.
Buy arrows or craft them?
Well, I'm talking about
He wants to get magical ones.
Yeah.
How many magical arrows you have?
10.
10. That's it.
That's it.
How many aces arrows amplitude do you have?
10.
You have 10 plus 1s and 10 aces arrows amplitude? That's not too bad. So 10 plus 1? I'm going to let you acquire another 10 plus 1 arrows because you're an archer.
Okay.
All right? I'm not even going to charge you for them.
I think you can make them at this point.
Yeah.
What level can you make magical arrows?
He doesn't have. I don't think he's high enough. I think it's like 12.
Is it 12?
Because I don't think he has the enchant and item ability yet.
Yeah, it's first level mag, isn't it?
Enchant and item? No, it's higher than that, isn't it? I think it's much higher than that.
Permanency is the high level.
No, you don't need the permanency arrows.
Oh, I know.
No, you don't. So, yeah.
Yeah, she has one Azurite.
All right. You do have one Azurite arrow still? Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so the day of the wedding comes, and I'm just going to say that the wedding ceremony, and here, I don't even know what deities you have.
Torque?
Yeah,
I'll grab my sheet.
Is Torque,
I don't think Torque has a deity.
It's got to be Kellenin.
No, I don't think he cares.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he has a deity.
I think it's Yes, I did, Dorgrim. I have everyone has 2 regulars, 3 specials. I have 2 specials banked and 4 regulars banked. I'm not going to give them out to individuals yet until we go and
3 and 2.
We decide 2 and 3, 2 regulars, 3 specials until we decide the actual party or if there's a problem. We still don't know what the problem is.
We know there's a problem.
So the whole free city of Altamira in the downtown district is up. Okay, so you have your whole town up. There's your Tower of Alana. Okay, you have your main strip down there. You can see the Hoops' Market right there in the middle. You got the City Watch building there, and then over here is the legendary Vinyamar Gardens, all lit up.
Yeah,
all well lit, illuminated.
I didn't see.
Is it lit inside? No? Okay.
It is called.
Recitation.
What's that? Is recitation in there?
No, I'm wondering.
No,
That's a
specially only. Specially only. Especially priest only.
Torque does worship Kellan.
I thought he worshipped Kellan. The Sword Lord, of course. Who else would he worship? That's all he uses is swords.
Yep.
All right, so, and there you have your town. Now,
He has a heavy crossbow.
what?
He has a magical heavy crossbow.
Right, which he's allowed, which Kellan uses, crossbow, too. You're allowed to use crossbow. It's all swords and crossbow. Some things about the town. I have some people out on horses and stuff. This day of the wedding, the streets become empty. There's no one on the streets.
They all know everybody's going to die on it. It's time to get the hell
The
out.
streets become empty. Now, I'm doing this on the from the perspective. I'm doing this from the perspective of Torque, who doesn't know what or care what's going on in the city. Kind of like what would happen, small, big fish in a small pond kind of things. So, yeah.
Norm!
What's up there, Great? Like I said, we're gonna all the cheers tonight and all the gift subs. We're doing a $25 gift certificate to Troller Games and a $20 to Reaper Miniatures. All right, so you got both. You got 2 gift certificates tonight. So I said Dove is you believe Dove's deity's Hanali Selenol
13th, by the way. You have to be 13th.
to cast enchant item
Yep.
as an archer. Yeah, he can't make his own. I didn't think so.
Oh, that's stunk, by the way. I've got to let up that for Bill.
No. What's up?
All right.
This is going to be a blast. So, you're in the Grove. And remember, the Grove is also a point where Arathorn comes to and sometimes brings, it's near the tower. It's actually, the Grove is actually on the other side of that to the, northwest, if you, of the Tower of
Where
Alana.
Arathorn's little house is.
What's that?
That's where Arathorn's little
Yeah,
house
it's down the road that way. Where
is. It's in the Grove.
No, it's not in the Grove. It's attached. The Grove is separate. No, Arathorn's is. Yeah. No, I think you meant Torque's. No. Arathorn's is. Yeah.
No,
Arathorn's
Torque's on the
is.
street.
So,
Torque's got a one bedroom.
note I don't have the other. Obviously, I need a bigger table to have the other half of that part of Altimeter out.
We never be able to reach center of the table.
And the Scintillating Scepter the theater house is there, owned by Gazumba, and a lot of other things. And downstairs at Boyd's, right, and Sam's is there on that other side. So you have a very nice ceremony, but it looks like it appears like 25% of your guests are not here, which is weird.
That's great. That's less money I gotta spend.
It's less money you gotta spend. What do you think this is? This is a medieval wedding, so. The mayor of Greyhawk. You have a very, very nice and lovely ceremony. After all these years of courtship, I don't know if you're paranoid or whatever that something bad's going to happen as you've been all these years, but nothing bad happens.
As a wedding gift, Torque buys her. Let me get a sheet. Very expensive.
You're going to buy two Jackie from Wayne Ring?
I'll say 2 Torque, two Dove from Torque. That's how much money he has. I want expensive Dove.
Oh.
I'll be working. This is not something I do today. I've been doing this for a year.
Jackie, you should have gotten it, man. It's every Thursday night.
Oh yeah, Jay. I'm gonna buy her a 75,000 gold piece necklace.
What? 75,000?
Gold piece necklace. I've been working on that for years, waiting for her.
Okay.
Oh, she's worth it.
70. Wow. Well, it's not an eraser. 75. Did you guys? Wow, that's crazy.
I probably had to go to Greyhawk for that.
How many weeks' salary was that?
Or not necessarily. You could have probably gone to S&M Mining Interest Limited, and they could have acquired all the gems and stuff, right?
No, I'll just go to Greyhawk.
Yes.
Overlord.
So let's try to get. Yeah. Remember this one more time. These characters are at least 30 years old. That character, Torque, is 31 years old, and he's a youngin' compared to all these. Devitt, 35 years, right,
Ace is
roughly?
usually from no later than
Ace, 87, no, 86, I think.
86,
so
yeah.
35 years old, yeah. Yeah, so you're going to see some unbelievable characters tonight. Trust me. I'll get there, and we're going to tie it all in. you have this wonderful wedding, and there's less people, less of a crowd, and it goes in, and the after party is at the legendary, which is on this picture in the upper hand corner of Vinyamara Gardens, which you've had some other adventures come to, and you go inside, and everyone's enjoying themselves, and Torque and Dove Elfhart are so up here so happy, but Dove seems, remember, she told you she wasn't feeling well. She seems a little off.
Because she's a type 16. I'm okay with that.
So, let's see. You think she's a demon? You think she's a vampire? It's daytime, so the vampire's out. Unless she's a Damphere. Unless she's Blade-like. So
Daywalker.
Yes, unless that's so.
She could be a succubus.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Just go through the possibilities.
So.
It could be Cloudra.
Note that there's no one on. It seems something's going on. There's no one on the streets. The gates are closed. Okay? So. You enjoy yourselves. You have some guests. You are being drink and merry. You see both Jake and someone comes in, and both Jake and Samantha rush out. They rush out real quick. Okay?
Okay.
They head out.
Torque doesn't care.
Now,
Does it or care? Yeah.
Torque doesn't care.
that's cool, man. It's all good. What's up, Riley? That's the Elven wine talking. So, the mystery gentleman is here, and he seems to be looking for someone. The mystery character, who seems to have symbols. He seems to have symbols of Palor and Mayheen on both of them. So,
But nobody quite recognizes it, right?
What is Torque doing right now? Is he?
well, you can do whatever you want. I mean, it's the
He's at my
the
party.
reception.
I don't recognize him. I want to know who he is. So I'm going to go over and say, greetings.
He says, "Hey,
Welcome to the wedding. You must be a friend of Dove's.
no, I'm not.
Well, I don't know you, so
I got permission to come in here. I'm waiting for someone.
who you're waiting for.
I'd rather not say.
Well, this is my...
It's yeah. What this is, I'm waiting for a meeting with the mayor.
Okay, very nice. You can meet her.
Kind of.
Why
He
don't you meet
says
her outside?
the mayor and the mayor's daughter.
You can meet her outside.
Do you know who the mayor's daughter is?
Yes, of course he does.
Okay. Says,
I lived in town for...
do I play Bill's character as a pompous ass? You know. So
What's he
I haven't
wearing?
seen that figure in a while.
Armor-wise.
he's got all his armor on.
Oh, he's wearing plate armor?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
He
so
never
looks
takes
like
it
a
off.
paladin?
He looks like a paladin type. Yeah.
Torque looks at him. I can kick your ass in 30 seconds.
Oh my God.
He didn't say it out loud because this is wedding, but...
Yes. So he says, "Well, it's."
Go sit over there and have a beer.
I don't know what he does or drinks. Marcus is one of the most unpersonality characters.
True.
That's not even just me saying it.
Oh, Bill's taking offense.
No.
That's what happens when you're not here.
Yeah, you're late. You said 8 o'clock. I waited until 8:01. Well, I guess we gotta wait till do that discussion till Bill gets here. We'll give him that courtesy. All right, we'll put Bill's character over here. Bill's characters come from Greyhawk City for some purpose, probably malevolent.
Well, I'll kill him now then. All right, Torque goes back and
Yes.
gets,
So
gets another drink. And
yeah, and as you're going back, Dove doesn't look good.
I ask her what's wrong.
She says, I don't know. This should be such a wonderful day. I just feel weird. I feel strange.
Like the Type 16 trucks.
Make an intelligence roll on die 20.
Torque?
Yes, Torque.
I don't even know what it is.
Just roll it.
Oh, yeah, around top here. It's high. Torque's very small.
Yeah, probably 11.
13.
You're like, what is that? You look at her arm and her face. There's there's some discoloration on her arm and face, like almost like green and purple.
Do I know any clerics in here? Any clerics in the room, Jay?
Well, yeah, Arcturus.
Arcturus,
What?
I asked Arcturus to come over and look at it.
And all right, so Arcturus comes over, and as Arcturus comes over, she kind of like almost like goes catatonic.
Okay, that'll be easier at night then.
Don't get me banned, please. She goes like, her eyes just glaze over, and she kind of goes catatonic, and she's like, and then she goes, Xanthoria.
Your mother's so
Xanthoria. She starts saying Xanthoria. And then you see where that spot where there's green and purple is, some stuff start like
Oozing?
almost like spores or mold starts coming out of
So
that.
we haven't consummated the wedding yet, so I'm still good. I can get out. See you later, honey.
Now,
Gotta go.
guess what? Give me a save versus poison. -2.
Pork?
Brooke and Arcturus.
You told me I shouldn't have this. I don't have those.
And everyone else in the room.
Torque.
Except Marcus doesn't have to.
Ooh.
Something he ate, drank, or inhaled.
Torque uses all against poison, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Alright. 12, made it.
I'm rolling for Marion Winchester. I got to roll for Jake, and I got to roll for Samantha, who are in here. She's like, she drops her plate. The serving lady's like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's like, this one as well drops her plate. I'm doing it. I should have. This roll should have. You understand happened earlier, but for effect, I'm doing it all now. So that's it. That's here. All right. So it looks like all the adventuring types that are in the room made it, but a couple. So Arcturus, don't worry about it. You don't have a spell that can help this time because you didn't take it. So I'm just stating that as a
I
fact.
feel that should be okay, shouldn't it?
Nope. Nope.
His save is
Just make your save.
he makes it.
It's so she's like unresponsive to you, and she after about a minute around, she gets up. The priest is like the cleric priest, whoever did your ceremony, says, it is wow, it is true. And he's like, he goes, you can pay me later, bye. And he runs out. Yes. Hang in there as long as you can, man. No, it's cool.
Alright, so
It's all good.
she just stands there now?
She kind of is like starts getting up and starts moving.
Anybody anybody know what Xanthoria is here?
Xanthoria.
Xanthoria?
That's what she said.
Does anybody know what that is in this room?
And she was just muttering it, right? Not
Yes.
here to hear it.
Yes. Well, she's saying it pretty loud. Yeah, Xanthoria.
Room attack.
Yes. And this one kind of vomits, and she's like, I got an awful headache. I'm gonna go back here and so Reaper. Reaper. Thank you so very much, Justin and crew at Reaper. Good to see you. I already added on a gift certificate for $20 to Reaper Miniatures, along with a $25 gift certificate to Troller Games. Please sign up. Great to see you all on. Thank you for coming in tonight. We are playing Xanthoria out of this great Candlekeep Mysteries book. It's the 16th level adventure. It's by my friend Toni Winslow Brill. And I've back converted it. It fits perfectly into my Greyhawk setting. I've also made it old school. So once again, it's in this wonderful, wonderful Candlekeep Mysteries book that just came out. And I normally don't say that much about 5e materials, but there's some good stuff in here. So
You said the back conversion was easy, right?
yeah, back conversion, yeah. And it fit. You'll see. It fits very easily into our Greyhawk setting. So, what do as you're in the inn and your bride, your new bride Dove is like saying Xanthoria and is trying to walk out.
So Torque says, does anybody know what Xanthoria is?
Marion Winchester says, she says, I have no idea.
Would Arthur know as his studies?
Arthur's not here.
Arthur's not here. Right.
Not yet.
Arcturus wouldn't know. He doesn't care about that kind of stuff. Torque certainly wouldn't know.
Once again, I'll give that Reaper shout out. Thanks, Reaper.
Wait, who's Dove's,
Such a great company, Reaper Miniatures.
Who's Dove's Maid of Honor?
Who was Dove's Maid of Honor? I don't know if you had Best Man or Maid of Honors, and why would you?
Just one.
I don't know.
Doesn't have a best
So I have
man.
a,
Torque didn't
I have
have
a
a best
character that hangs there all the time.
Who's that?
Gislin.
You're a priest, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you're out of town adventuring. Well, you probably were here, but I didn't want to overdo it with characters that weren't.
Understandable.
Yeah, you know.
Well, he's got more.
Yeah.
He's got Arcturus.
So your Lord Yiggs, what a great name, Yiggsburg, great one.
Ooh, who's that up there?
What's that? That's Elaine Winchester. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's some monsters here. There's some monsters. So we're gonna wait for Bill to do the Bill part. Okay, we're gonna wait for Bill to do the Marcus discussion. Okay, but as she's about to leave, of course, help arrives. One, you are kind of shocked who comes in. Now,
Andrea Winchester.
no.
Thank God.
So Jake Winchester and Samantha both come back in, but with them come the following: five characters, people, and you're like, whoa, where is the? All right, I'm going to turn them this way just so you can see them on camera, everyone. All right, because some of these are. Wait to see how old some of these miniatures are. All right. So you got, and you see.
Just for this scene. Just for this scene.
Oh, you're gonna do the old Ace figure.
for the-
Okay. So the following characters come in. These are characters of legend from the campaign. You see, Arathorn comes in, the Ranger. Okay, Devitt, Dark Elf female, the first one we've ever had in our campaign, going back to 1986. Devitt was one of the ones responsible. Are you ready, everyone? I'm going to shut you up all once and for all in a nice way. Devitt is the one that figured out that Thrommel was alive in the encasement, and she is lifelong friends with King Thrommel now, so much that Thrommel gave her the final word sword, but then she lost it in the deck, right?
Boom shakalaka!
So there you go. So no Vampire Thrommel, everyone. That character right here is the one, and she has worked with King Thrommel for years. She's adapted to Surface World. She's 600 years old and a member of the Knighthood as well. Ace Broadhead, the Archer Extraordinaire, Hawk, and Lord Gazumba himself
Oh, take a
comes
knee.
in.
Take a knee.
Okay, the head of the Knighthood comes in, and he looks at her. It says to Devitt, "Do you want to do it or should I?" And he looks around and says, "I have two. I have two left."
I have two.
And he goes, "I'll check on some of the staff." So he goes into the back. So what do you do, Devitt?
Go up to Dove.
Yes.
Start
She
incantating.
is- no.
Incantating.
Okay.
And backstabber.
Cast Cure Disease.
You cast Cure Disease. Okay. You cast the spell Cure Disease on her, and when you do that, the stuff it disappears, and she's like, ugh, but she feels awful now. So now, Arathorn, you look really distraught because you're in Altimeter, and you know that you have worse news.
Okay.
Most of your rangers are dead, and your animals are dead
So they gotta rehire.
in the hold. So, yes, your hold has been decimated by this plague. Okay? Ace, you've come up from there's a plague going around. Now the plague has made it to Altamira. So,
The Rona.
a very virulent, nasty plague. So the group he does what he can with 2 spells and says, I think we have others back here. We need to quarantine. He heals the 2 serving ladies, but says, I think we gotta seal this off. He says, I think we have problems here. I hate to, I'm out of healing.
Pete Moss, I rolled a 20 for him. He's fine. Because he's high.
He's not here.
What?
No, he's not here. Pete Moss is going to be found somewhere else in the future. Yes. So.
Is Oxaxis here?
No, he's not here either. You'll see. You gotta wait, man. You gotta wait for it. So, what do you do? What's the group do? The knights all know there's a plague, and
We have to be a certain level to be able to for the cure disease
Oh.
to take effect.
there's a lot of.
Marcus can lay hands on some of the sick.
It seemed fungal, Thunder. You're absolutely correct. Good point. Or yes. So we will find out you will find out shortly. There's a plague going through. There's some sort of plague that's come through Selene, southern Selene, and is now made its way to Altimeter. The gates are closed. The knighthood's doing what it can. There's a general distress call out. They put out a call for all paladins, all healers, all that can cure disease, but it's not, it's too much. So Gazumba says to the group, we need to meet somewhere, and we need to discuss this quickly, and we need to figure out some things that are going on. So Arathorn, I'm gonna just make a meeting spot here for the group. And then so we have our group, and Hawk is like, Hawk says, I may need to get back north. Yeah, let's just throw it over here. We'll throw it over here on the side. All right, so we're gonna put all the characters. Torque, what are you and Dove gonna do? Dove is cured for now.
I'm gonna take Dove back to my place and take care of her.
Okay.
Let her relax.
Okay, I'm gonna put any character that's of a high level, and that's 10th or higher, into the room. All right, that's Marion's 10th. Torque, you go back there. Jake and Samantha say they're going to do what they can in town, so's Sash. So they take off. Okay? So, question?
No.
There's a meeting of some high-level characters. Isn't it ironic to me? Yeah, I kind of feel bad doing this in the COVID era, but this is Tony's adventure. Okay, this is all Tony's adventure, really modified and done very nicely for like I said, Xanthoria. It's an awesome writing job by her. Fantastic.
Notice, right?
Yep.
All right, so.
Never even thought of
Arathorn, you relate what happened to you at your hold when you came upon it. Now it seems like some things that you found out when you got back, when you were out when you were out ranging in the source. You came back to the following: a couple, and you don't have a cure disease. You're not a disease curer, so you were and it seems like you have resisted it. Okay. To this point, I understand that, but I'm saying your save's like 2, right?
0.
Yeah, that they after about 24 hours of having this, they start sprouting fungus and just sprouts all over their body, and they wander around yelling the name Xanthoria. Why, you don't know, and they seem to want to seek out those that aren't infected by it, which is kind of scary. Right?
Do any of them look like Donald Sutherland?
That's wrong, man.
I saw the problem by casting chain lightning on them.
You don't know. They may be immune to that. They may be immune to lightning, right?
They might be. I would have known.
All right. So, when they die, they transform into a... When they die from this, the body just transforms into this pile of magenta ooze. Yeah. Okay. And so cure disease seems to work. So Gazumba says we think the cure disease, but we think it's only that you can recatch it within a day. You're not immune to it. Also, he says it has gone through southern Selene, and Carwood is in bad shape. Corewood, Carwood, whatever. One more time to the map. All right, to show you where we are, we're in Altimeter. There's Corewood, which is actually in Selene. There's the Arathorn's Ranger Hold right there, which has been decimated. A lot of his lower level rangers. I'm not saying they're all dead, but you get the idea. And a lot of your main animals not, okay, but a lot of the others are this is affecting beasts too, not just humans.
How about plants?
Good question. All right, so there's Ranger Hold, and this area of Selene has been decimated by this, and the Knighthood's doing and thinks it's going to spread into the county of Ulick very quickly.
We're okay with that.
No,
But
principality.
Yeah.
No, the druids can
County.
handle it all. Crazy druid.
So the good question. It looks like foodstuffs get immediately upon a Xanthoria zombie going by. Foodstuffs rot and just mold and rot.
That's not good.
Yes. So that is another problem. So Arcturus, Gazumba says to you, please, we need to come up with a plan. You are a priest. Do what you can to help. You need to coordinate with all the temples and any priest or cleric. They need to start. And we've been doing this for a day and a half, 2 days. We need to get as many curings as we can, but it's just too many people that are affected. We didn't know about it. We knew about the plague, and we tried. We did whatever. We just don't know what's going on.
Have a solution. Doesn't Heroes Feast cure disease?
Does Heroes Feast cure disease? I think it does.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And that cures a lot of people.
Don't eat the kumquats. Yeah. Oh my God, the kumquat
What's
cheese
Heroes
may
Feast
die.
in?
It's in Arcana.
So he might be able to create a banquet and cure a lot of people in town.
Well, that's a good idea.
That's
All right. So before that, we're gonna do. Are you ready?
Hold on, I got it. Everyone's got their own death giver?
Tom.
Oh
There
no.
you go. There's Tom's Terrorizer
Oh my
thanks.
gosh, you got names on them.
and
That's
Walt's,
awesome.
Walt's weapon, which can mean any number of things.
Yes!
Thank you, sir.
Where's Deathgiver?
Alan's Annihilator.
nice.
There you go.
Bell's Bombard.
And I got.
And you have Deathgiver since you won't let us
Right.
use it.
Well, I don't know where
Awesome,
it
Bill,
is.
thank you.
It's got to be around. Thank you, sir.
I had it over here. It's
So now I
gone.
can break Death Giver.
I don't know where. Oh, I put it over here. So I have Deathgiver still. Awesome. Everyone's got big ones now. Yes, Cure Disease Buffet from Hero's Feast.
All right, here you go. Those partaking in the feast was cured of all diseases, are immune to poison for 12 hours, and healed 5 to 8 points of damage after imbibing the nectar-like beverage, which is part of the feast.
There you go.
Is that the one I saw yeah, I saw that. So if you haven't seen this on Instagram, here it is. This is please everyone if you get a chance, please go and follow Bill on Instagram.
Jay, I can cure 12,
Mike-
12 people at a time.
Every time you cast a spell.
Yeah.
It's a 6th level spell.
Yeah, once per day I can do it.
So that's actually curing more than a cure disease spell.
Correct.
All right, so that's
Everybody's
awesome.
getting Heroes Feast back.
I'm gonna just put that there safe. So you're gonna do in town and do some heroes feast.
I only do one. I have one memorized.
Well, that's but that's better than 2. You can only get back 2/3. So
1/3.
that's right, 1/3. Oh my God.
So yes, you want to get Heroes Feast back.
Yeah. Yeah, another great a great model by Bill. All right, are you guys ready for some disturbing role play?
And just so you know, everybody who gets that is also blessed.
You have no
The whole
idea.
town will be blessed.
Okay. So this happens before this, but Bill was running late. So Bill, so Marcus, why did you come from Greyhawk to Altimeter, Marcus?
He came to find Kieran, who took off with their child.
Was there any Ember Alert?
There was an Umber alert.
So you came to find Kieran Winchester, who you had a child with in Greyhawk in the Iron Brigade, right?
Correct.
Oh boy, he's one of those kind of guys, huh?
She just took off.
Oh no.
No warning.
Don't know why
So
she left.
you
made the classic error. You breathe in the
I
wind.
read with a Winchester.
That's-
Yeah. Well, it was
that's the problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My female characters are all weird.
Well,
No.
it's really not his kid. It's somebody else's. It's Riff's.
Scarf.
Armin, thanks, man. Hello from New Zealand. All right, so in comes Kieran Winchester and someone else too.
Her boyfriend.
No,
It's Scarf.
no, it's another female. It's the mayor. It's the mayor of Altimeter. Her mother.
She's smiling and no.
Lady Mayor Charisse. Who's that? Who's their mother?
Mother-in-law's here.
They were never married.
No, it's true. It's very true. She stunned me and held me down and did it. It wasn't my fault.
Oh man. So Kieran says to you, Marcus. So look, I had to make some decisions, right? And I decided to come to Altamira, and I think this is a better place to raise a kid than Greyhawk, and that was the decision I made.
Well, it would have been nice to be part of the decision.
of factly.
Do me a favor, Alan. Turn that one so I don't want to do a role play talk when no one can see. She says,
There was no discussion.
Mother, could you excuse us, please? She says, sure, dear, sure. It's really good to see you, though. And Charisse winks at you. You know that Charisse is the grandmother of bounty hunters in all of our Greyhawk campaign. And, you know, she has a very, very... All right, Alan, trivia question. What was unique about when I started playing Charisse back in the 80s? I'm going to see if you remember.
She was assassin. You changed over bounty hunter.
Yes. And what alignment was she?
She was chaotic. No, lawful evil.
Neutral evil.
Neutral evil. Okay. She got better though.
Yes, she changed her ways. She started out evil.
She had an injection of Winchester and went good.
No, that doesn't.
See,
make
that
sense.
is see?
That just makes you insane.
So Kieran says to you, look, I'm going to be blunt. I think I don't want to hurt your feelings or get you upset, but I think I made a mistake. And I'm going to live with this mistake my entire life. And that's okay. But I think this is the place to raise a child much better than Greyhawk. Let's be blunt. You are pompous, arrogant SOB. You don't respect me, and you really don't respect the Winchester family or name, period. And I don't think I can live with that.
I don't get where the pompous, or I don't like the Winchesters. I've adventured with you and your brother. So where is this contempt coming from?
I've heard you talk amongst your friends about breeding the Winchesters out of the line. I've heard you.
That's
Trying to
the
weaken the
gods
stock,
who say that.
No, the gods. Okay. See, words come back to bite you.
What the player says shouldn't affect the character.
Yes, it should.
Bill, I think that she's doing you a favor.
Nice big notebooks. So pull them out, Bill. There's like this under the table, and back there, there's a treasure notebook and a notebook for every adventuring group we have. All 20 of them. Well, there should be, but as we get through.
Yeah,
them.
every group there. I mean, then I keep general notebooks for.
Well,
mixed groups.
She says this crisis is of more importance. We can talk about this later. But I have to stay here. I can't go with this group. That is unless they ask me to go. I would gladly go. Considering she's the 13th level monk. If Skagith was on now, he'd freak out. So, yeah.
Oh my god, I know.
She's a super high level monk. This group here, these characters, by the way, everyone, did Expedition to the Ruins of Greyhawk before we streamed it back in 2018. That was a mega adventure that we did, and this was the group that did it. So, they're really high level. Marcus is 12th level paladin, which is high level in our game. So,
That is high.
see, that's well. If you want to talk afterwards, that's fine. But I think they need you in there, especially considering you are immune to this. Or at least we think you'd be immune. Monks are immune to disease too, aren't they? Or is it haste, slow, and poison?
Haste, slow, and
They're
poison.
not immune to disease. Yeah. So. So they get off by long characters.
If they have cell adjustment, they can.
But they can
So there you go.
talk to animals.
Yes, she can. She can. And remember, she defeated the champion of Zuoken in that monk fight in Greyhawk too. So that's part of expeditions as well. So she can hold her own. So that's what she says. If you want, do you say anything back? It's kind of pretty blunt.
Well, I don't think decisions are final, but
oh no, she says nothing is final. Of course not. Of course you need to be part of this decision process.
Well, apparently I wasn't because you just left. And I had to find out where you went and track you down.
Oh, if I didn't want you to find me, I would be hiding somewhere. My family's here in Altamira.
You have family in the city, too.
Well, I have a brother, that's it. And Milana, a stepsister, which I dearly love, too. But I have...
You should have picked Milana for Kieran. Much
You should have gone with the crazy chick with the tattoo on her head.
Well, Shayla, yeah. Curlin's arrows, you dumped her.
She's too chaotic good.
I got it.
Sure.
She says... We can discuss this at a future time. I see that this is not the time or place to have this petty argument or a discussion when this could be the end of civilization. This plague, and they're calling it this. Are you ready?
The funky fungus?
The saprophytic plague. I think, did I say that right? Saprophytic plague. Saprophytic plague. SAPROPHYTIC. The saprophytic plague. So.
He says, well, we can definitely discuss this later.
Okay. She says, that is fine.
But it doesn't matter because I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. Because I'm a crazy-ass Winchester.
Dude, we can just kill her off right now.
How do you kill 13? No, come on. They're both. This is the great thing. There's your two lawful good characters that lawful goods can have these kind of issues, man.
Torque's neutral. He doesn't care.
Torque's married now. Torque's worried about his wife dying. All right.
No, not because then he hurts the bar.
So,
And Galena's still here hanging out.
Lady Mayor Charisse comes and says, Marcus, whatever's decided, I know we'll do the right thing for the child and for both of you, but there are more important things. I have a city to make sure it doesn't fall apart. I hear Cowerwood is a disaster, and I have to do everything I can in my power to save the residents of Altamira from this awful plague, and a group has to be put together to try and stop this at its source. That's what I'm being told is about to happen.
Well, Palor's light. I will do whatever is necessary to assist.
She says, "Well, that is good to hear. I will protect your family, my granddaughter." She says, "As best I can." Remember, see, when you took paladins, a lot of paladins converted to night class. They're not immune to disease anymore. So all right. So you go back in here with an awful look on your face, and they depart. So there you go.
It would be better if the Torque kicked Marcus out of the bar.
What, to spare him that? The discussion is...
It's because actually Kieran wants Kruk.
Oh. Gazumba says the following to the group. He says, Knights, this is probably one of the most desperate... And this is Gazumba. We got Gazumba, Arathorn, Arcturus, Marcus, Marion Winchester. Oh, you went... Ace Broadhead, Hawk, Devitt.
Yeah,
okay?
See the
Yes.
Cheshire Cat back? Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Arcturus leaves to go out and set the feast out in the main area. So he leaves this right now.
All right, so you're
He's
going
more
to...
concerned about getting people back.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the newest one.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is that a 3D print?
That's a 3D print. Yeah, that's...
one of the ones that Mike's...
well, it's Rainbow Sculptor, Christine Van Patten.
Nice.
Who does stuff for...
Oh,
Rainbow.
yeah.
That's one of her minis.
She did Scarn, too, didn't she?
She did Scarn as well,
Yeah.
yeah. That's one of
That's
hers.
really cool.
And then Mike printed it and sent it to me.
All right, so I'm going to shout out Mike. So note that, everyone, that the next group we did, and by the way, thank you all. Saturday night was a record viewing audience with Ed Greenwood in that group. Crushed it. When that group gets back together, we're going to rotate in a seventh person. So we have guests in with the all-star cast, and Mike will be the first one as the guest. next time we play with that group. All right, just so you're aware. Yep. Mike's idol for D&D is Ed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's talked about it in length.
What's up, Overriders? Okay, so some discussions have to be made here.
There's another regular.
Oh, thanks, Rethix. Good to see you. You still don't know who I'm taking. All right, banked 5.
Gazumdog's tired from chasing other characters around.
We're up to 3 and 3. 3 regulars and 3 specials, except for Marcus, who got a specific one. You're at 4 regulars, 3 specials. Okay. What, Lady Isarel? You don't see Lady Isarel.
She's
Doing well, man. Doing well.
Way too low level.
Yeah. Gazumba says we need to... There are characters out all over Selene assisting that have been out there for about a week. Temporal's out there. Jacia's out there. Elaine Winchester's out there. Even Andrea Winchester's out there doing what they can, trying to find the source. There's also a guild of sages in Carwood that we should go see, because there is a sage. Her name is Zelith Lightleaf, who thinks she may have uncovered something, and so we need to go to the I guess it's the Library of Carwood and see her.
Okay.
But we need to put together a group, an adventuring group, and I can't teleport. I don't know that area well enough to teleport there. So, but there's a place I do know to safely teleport to, and that's where we're gonna have to teleport to in Carwood from here. So,
We just go through my mirror.
Marion says she will stay in. No, yours is it's set to your ranger hold now.
I can let Cass
What is that, T?
What's that?
Oh yeah.
No. He says he can teleport to.
Oh, okay.
He can teleport into Carwood. He has a spot where he always goes.
Okay.
So we're doing good, man. We're doing real good.
Gazumba says that.
Yes.
That's where he needs his side action.
The side piece.
She's from High Folk.
It's not the only one he's got. He's Gazumdog.
No. He's a widower.
Uh-huh.
Look. Lena messed him up big time.
Wait,
Methy.
What Walt's woman was crazy? Come on. That can't be true.
Him and Sir Horn.
So Jay wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
Jay the Great wasn't the only one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of, hey, there's always tragedy in this world, it seems. So you have 6 characters. Hawk says that he'll go to Carwood because he'll see what he can do in there as well. So here's your group of adventurers, right? For the time being. Teleport.
Watching Bill eat his food.
I'm going to mark. Yes. So we can.
Ace says, Gazumba, this is the day we waited for.
He says, I don't know if this is the day that I've waited for, but what, to adventure once again?
Yes.
Alan, you can turn it on the end. Just turn it on the end. Because it's lit up, it's nice, and there you go, that's fine. See,
Could be a last stand tonight, man.
Don't know. You teleport.
You said it's only a one-nighter, Jay?
No.
I was going to say, he's going to go for like 3,
We don't
right?
teleport low and die.
I've already rolled that. You teleport to a place. It is foggy
Go Mountaineers.
or smoky. You're not sure which.
It's the smoke of the burning corpses. Oh, that's right. They
By
all
the way,
turned into
the-
gelatin, right?
The one night was a joke.
What's that? So I'm gonna leave everyone in this room just for sake place. But you're in someone's house, and there's some kind of smoke all over the place, and it's got that smell to it.
It's the home of Widow Goodhead.
No.
I didn't know Spence was in this.
There's also someone else here too, and Ling Winchester's here as well. All right. So you teleport to. In Carwood, you teleport to the house of Exaxius, the 23rd level Magnum Olum Bard in the campaign. So, and yes, it is smoky in here because
He's vaporizing.
he says, "Yo, what? Hey, you made it! Cool.
Anyone want to light up?
Is that what Pete Moss said? Yes, Pete Moss and
Marcus may take you up on that later.
Yes. So there's a big thing. They have bongs, you think?
Oh, I'm sure they had water pipes.
Water pipes in some
Water
way, shape, or form.
pipes.
They've been around
Yeah,
a long time.
absolutely.
There are water pipes here.
Well,
Yes.
At least on this side.
Yes.
Smoking caterpillar.
He says, yo, it's bad here, man. It's real bad. Like, people are like going to mush all over. Everyone's in their homes. Everyone's hiding. It's bad, he says. He says bad like 7 times.
Dude. Bad.
Bad.
Elaine says her tower's locked off. Lightning rod tower's locked off. They have a couple dead, but they kept the towers.
She's got a contact high going there now.
Yeah, she says though they're turning away people that are coming. They feel bad. They're not letting them in, and they just don't have enough people to do curing for this. This plague is all over southern Selene, and they feel. She says, I just don't know what to do.
I think it's the boogeyman.
Who says that? Pete Moss? Elaine says the Boogeyman of Altimeter.
Yeah, maybe he just made it.
That's all. That's fiction, she says. I always heard about this boogeyman, years ago. I know nothing about that.
Okay. Just my thought.
The Boogeyman of Altimeter is another side story that's been going on for a long time, which we'll get through one day. Your group is together, and Oxaxius says, so my friend is waiting for you, Zelith. She's cool. She's been all over. She got something. She found something. You got to go see her right away.
Sounds good.
They don't let me, you don't need me going. Just go to the front door and tell them who you are. But it's locked tight. It's locked tight, just like every other building. But they know you're coming. Carwood is a kind of Bree-like almost, right? Carwood is made so that it's the place that the elves can trade with humans, halflings from County Ulick. It's
kind of like a frontier town.
It's a frontier town almost, in the very
it's
southernmost town in Selene.
It's a walled frontier town, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's probably wood wall.
But it's also been, I think it's stone. It's not anything like Altimere's walls, but we've always used Carwood for years. Before we even had Altimere, we did a lot of adventuring out of Carwood. A lot of it. And it's just, it is. You haven't been outside yet because you teleported right in here. By the way, I got to mark that spell off. You're going to travel over to the College of Carwood?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Oh, look, a second map. I hate the reflections. That's the one thing I don't like. I gotta complain to Eric Moen on these Pathfinder things. I hate the reflections that come off of them.
Just spray them with dull coat. See if it works.
Yeah, that may be a good idea. I could test one on dull coat, right? All right, so you have your group now. Elaine has joined it, so you have a group of characters here, and Pete Moss and Oxaxius, of course, don't come because they're both stoned out of their minds, like every time you meet them. Who knocks on the door or tries to get in the front door? Arathorn. You see a thing open up, and you hear, we're not taking any visitors or any sages or any scholars at present due to the situation. You shouldn't be out in the streets, he says.
Through the door, he says that?
Uh-huh.
Arathorn says, we are Knights of Yule, here to help cure this plague. Let us in that you have information we need.
Ah, okay. So he looks back and says, Zelith is expecting you. Yes, stoned to flesh. It's been a joke running for all these years. It's like Q. What does a 23rd level bard do after he makes 23rd level and becomes Magnum Alumni? What's he do? He's 23rd level. It's the highest level character we have in the campaign almost.
Who's higher?
Now?
That was a player character.
There is no player character. Player character?
Right. And only NPCs are higher.
Well, Florman got up to 20th, and that was Tim's, but he's dead. Skeeve is 20th level mage, right? Or something like that?
So not higher.
He's 18th?
Leuven's higher than them. Leuven's the
Skeeve, remember, Skeeve wasn't brought up from... Yeah,
In our world, Leuven's the highest at 18th.
Skeeve's 18th then, too, because he can cast 9th level spells. He can cast one 9th level spell. Or maybe he can't. I don't.
He's not in our world.
Yeah. What?
He's not from our world, though, Skeeve. He came in later.
Pete Moss is what, 18, 19? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how high he is. He's super high, but he's also was brought in the Monty days. All right, so you follow him in. Okay? You follow him in. Well, I have this little setup here. Okay. You go into a lot of research rooms. I like this map. I love this map. It's awesome. This is a Pathfinder Arcane library map, everyone, if you want to know. You can get it on Amazon pretty cheap. Pathfinder Arcane Library. Okay? Really a cool map. With your group of adventurers, he takes off, and you see a probably half-elven female. Has some no religious symbols, but there's a library. There's a lot of study areas in here, and she looks at all of you and looks very. I'm trying to get the what do you call it out? Let me get closer. Get the what? All right, that's good. Get the reflection out. Yes, Gig. So Tim named, he named him Skig after Mythic Link and Mything persons. Yes, that's where he named the character from. Absolutely. That's the first person ever on stream, Lord Yiggs, who ever made that connection. That is pretty brilliant. Tim is not here tonight. Tim's goes back to 1980 with Walt. Alan goes back to 78. But yeah, so Tim may play next week if he's free. So. Yeah, good one, real good one.
I think Will would be the only one who ever said that, right?
What's that?
About the origin of Skeeve.
Yeah, Skeeve. Well, that's where he got the name from those myth books, Oz the Great, and all those. They were great books. Robert Ashburn books.
Relation.
What's that? No.
Oz.
A.
Anyone that says his name, he goes no relation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you read all those books too. Yeah. Yep. They were pretty cool back in the day. So she says, come in. She just takes a deep breath and says, these times are
Trying.
Disturbing.
She says, I have something here. 2 of my companions did not come back. We have been scouring all known tomes and relics and of what this is. And I went with 2 of my companions, out to a place called Lycortha, the Lycortha Expanse in the Sus, on a hunch. And I found this. Give me a sec, I'm going to pop this up. I found this.
And 2 of those. And 1 of these. And some of those.
It's a book.
We should open that book immediately.
She says, the book is titled,
There are many.
it's cataloged. There's no title on the cover. As you can see, there's and you notice there's mold. There's and when you touch it, if any of you touch it, like spores come off of it. Now she says we believe they're harmless. So, well, thanks. We've named the book Xanthoria. Is what we've titled this book. Anyone ask her anything?
First of all, when was it written?
Not that recently. A few years
Has
ago.
anybody read through it
I have, she says.
completely?
Yes.
What is the main gist of the book?
I should have you read for yourself, but she says it is.
I saw the movie.
We need the.
We believe it's harmless. She says it is the writings of an archdruid.
Is he blue?
It's a she.
Oh, okay.
Is she blue?
No.
It's fair
It is the writings of an archdruid, and to summarize it, and you may of course look at it. To summarize this book, I found it, by the way, outside of this area in the Sus, which is a underground dwelling setting. She says on a hunch, knowing that this druid, this reclusive, and I believe part elvish. I don't know if she is of or was full elvish blood, but I believe she was half elvish blood. It was outside. It was left outside this book. Like it was thrown just,
Haphazardly?
Yeah.
Into...
She says absolutely. Now, two of my companions both succumbed to this plague as we were attempting to get back, and they did not make it.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
She says it is a shame, but in this case we have no choice. But she says it appears that this is the writings of Xanthoria, and you can see her descent into a madness of some sort, and that Xanthoria has been overly paranoid or attempting to, in her area of, her little domain of, sorry, not your, the Sus, it's on the Sus-Welkwood border, this area. There's always incursions of undead, and she wanted to rid all of her lands of undead at any cost.
Well, apparently she found the solution. It probably affects undead too. Just turns everybody to slime. It's the final solution. Kill everybody. Let God sort them out.
It's a culling.
So remember, everyone, that the Candlekeep Mysteries is everything. Every adventure in here is based on a book. So this is the book Xanthoria. Yep.
All right, so
Xanthoria, Zoria.
Whatever. What the hell is that?
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna go with Xanadu.
You think Gloria doesn't?
All right.
Doesn't work?
So she says,
I hate that song.
please,
Trying to do no wrong.
who wants? So you're greeted by a robed. She's an elf with she's brown hair and plain face. She holds a book so encrusted with lichen that it covers can be early be closed around its wrinkled pages. I believe
Arathorn looks through it.
Arthur's gonna look through it. Okay.
Yeah.
The book has lichens on it?
Liches.
Lichen, yeah, lichen. Yep. Sorry for the bad language here. Here is a synopsis, Arathorn. I need make an intelligence roll, please, for me.
Yes. By a lot.
Xanthoria was a druid of Serenus.
Okay.
It's in our campaign. Whose area of the Sus and the Welkwood was threatened by undead. She decided that by researching fungi and lichen, she hoped to create a weapon that could protect her forest against undead invaders.
Especially yellow musk creepers.
So at some point in this book, the research shows she became more geared toward creating a ward against death itself. And then, as she ran out of time, decided that she needed more time.
Yes, so she became a lich.
According to this book, Xanthoria never discovered the source of the undead incursion that prompted her initial research.
Well, we know where she's from, so we got to probably go there. And investigate.
All right, so I'm going to do a little more synopsis for everyone because that's how you do in research for this book, and because it is in common, it's written in common. So it begins with a set of scientific essays about symbiotic relationships in nature, before deteriorating into confusing ramblings on the merits and similarities of life and death. Okay. It describes Xanthoria's numerous experiments, both natural and unnatural. One of the more thorough studies details the life cycle of a worm-like parasite that infiltrates wasps, taking over their motor functions while essentially wearing their still-living bodies as a disguise so the parasite can infect other wasps.
Nice.
Well, there is something like that, isn't there? Like the zombie bees or something.
Yeah.
The fungus takes them over.
Yep.
Right, in real life.
Yeah.
All right, so if you're reading it, you'll need to make another intelligence roll, please.
Another one?
Yep.
8. Easy. I got 20 intelligence.
Easily? Okay.
Is there
Here's-
an ant that happens to too?
What's that?
An ant.
Here's what you peruse. Most of this book discusses healthy symbiotic relationships in nature. The author spent time researching undead in the hope of gaining insight into their actions and ascertaining where they could be coming from. As her writings go crazier and crazier into madness, they turn into almost incomprehensible fragments, many alluding to her desire to combine natural life and the undead.
She went off the deep end.
So at the end of the book, one more intelligence roll.
1.
Okay, now a wisdom roll.
Oh, that's good. Actually, 18, 11. Yes, easily.
Okay.
Please hold
The end of the book,
18.
you go to the end of the book. It records several failed attempts by Xanthoria to extend her life through a process similar to becoming a lich. There are various drawings of dissected animals and humanoids alongside musings on the viability of experimenting on fey creatures.
Ooh.
The sketches and margins note get progressively darker the further one reads. The term Mycorgi, Shadakala, and Lady of Lichen appear several times each. Furthermore, the number 222 appears frequently throughout the latter half of the book, devoid of explanation all over. 222.
That's odd.
Sorry, it was 222 Lady of Lichen, and what was the other?
Wisdom roll, Devitt.
Our wisdom is 32, Jay.
Well, only if I roll 20. I shall.
Did you roll
14.
Okay. Devitt says, "Oh my gosh. I know who the Lady of Lichen is. I fought her in the Temple of Elemental Evil." Yes, say it again.
Zug to me.
Zugtamoy.
Ugh.
Didn't know it was a lady.
You know Zugtamoy was a lady? Female?
Oh, I'm thinking of Jubilex, the big globby.
Well, Jubilex. All right, so you intelligence roll there, Devitt, only because since you were actually in that Temple of Elemental Evil.
Well,
Oh, so is Ace too.
The intelligence is 11. 18 now.
All right, you don't make that other connection, but you know that these ramblings are about Zugtamoy. Yep.
It was Jubilex who was he was in Return of Castle Greyhawk, right?
No, Jubilex was in.
We saw him again later.
Jubilex was in the Necromancer Games adventure of Evil, right? No, that's where you have Jubilex. Yeah, no. But there is probably some kind of relationship, Devitt says, between Zugtamoy and Jubilex, which she's not aware of. But she says that Zugtamoy was you banished in that fight way back in 1987.
I remember it well.
You were the only one fighting it, remember? Everyone else was out. You were the only... I remember this specifically. The rest of the party was incapacitated or out, and Devitt was the only one for like 8 rounds. I remember it specifically. And it was a nasty, nasty fight. So Devitt has firsthand knowledge that this is when those names are discussed. That's who this is discussing.
Devitt was like Galena and Molten Core.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. See, there's some great connections, and that's why I said this would be no problem connecting this to our Greyhawk. So, kudos, Tony. All right, well, that's what you find out. And note that we've got to make some decisions on history. Yes, it does. It does in this case. So, your Zealous Lightleaf says, I was fortunate to find this just discarded. This book just discarded on the outside of, I did not go in to this area, but this area has to be a place of interest at this point. I don't know what else to say other than,
We gotta go investigate. We don't have any better leads.
Thank you, Patrick.
We have to go with what we have.
Oh yeah, Thunder. So that fight was epic back then. She fought Xanthoria one-on-one for a long time because Xanthoria had a lot of incapacitating powers and stuff, and so a lot of people got knocked out. Tom, I don't recall. I don't think Ace or Tom was in that fight. You were in the 4th level fights when we were in Virginia. Right. You were in that part. That was on the third. That was a separate level. Xanthoria had her own separate sanctum in Temple of Elemental Evil.
I was there for that.
You were there for that too. Yeah, but I don't remember what characters you had. I'm gonna.
Taurus, probably.
No, I don't think so. You think so? Really?
Who else would I have had?
I don't know.
Sam and Herbie?
That's what I was thinking. I think it's Sam and Herbie. Wasn't it? It was Herbie, I thought.
Oh, well,
No. Who did you have in the group with Elijah the Third and Charisse? That's Sam and Herbie, right? The first
Sam
group.
and Herbie were my first 2 characters.
Right, and that was the group with Elijah, Charisse, and all that.
Devitt and all those.
No, Devitt was a separate group. No, Devitt was a separate group. Devitt was a group after that.
Who won't play in that group?
Well, who'd you have in that group?
Devitt and
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
Prendergast?
Oh yeah. Because Prendergast will always bust. Who was your one who always fought with Hammer Thunderbolts?
He had Britomart.
Gilgalad.
No.
Yeah, Gilgalad.
He had Gilgalad and Britomart.
Gilgalad and Devitt.
Yeah, Britomart, because Elijah was always trying to. Yeah, he had Britomart in those early hours.
No.
Devitt's a separate.
Britomart and
I was
Lena
never
were at the same
adventured
time.
through
Yeah.
I never adventured.
See, this is how long ago it is. We don't even remember.
It was Devitt and
I'm going to say that fight went 20 rounds roughly. It was a long fight because she had so many hit points. Her armor class was so low. It was a nasty fight. But remember, we're talking 34 years ago.
I say it was Gilgalad and Devitt.
34 years ago, we're talking about that fight was.
And Gilgalad always lost all his
1987.
experience. I guarantee in that fight, Gilgalad lost all experience because he pulled out his Hammer Thunderbolts. He was probably already changed over to a mage at that point.
No, he didn't do that. He didn't do that in the temple ever. He wasn't a mage at that point. He was not dual class at that point.
Was it?
No.
I remember Gilgalad
losing
hundreds of thousands.
That was the Wounded Worm.
Yes.
That was the Wounded Worm.
Where he was
where
like,
Mistress
the only
got
one
killed.
left.
Because she breathed. It did the breath, yeah.
And then he was like,
Oh, those were the
experience points.
We were young then. We used to play all through the night back then. We were all single back then. Come on, this is right. Come on, this is. I was 20 years old. I couldn't even go to a bar yet.
I could.
Bill was 12.
What year was it?
87.
87. I was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
I was 21. I was the only one.
He was the only one that could get his booze when we went down to Virginia that
87.
time.
I was 7. Well,
All right, so
was
do you have
16 most of the year.
Do you have any questions for me out of the book, or do you have any questions for Zella? Any of you?
Have you guys found any other cures other than the standards? Any other protections? Any other wards?
She says no. She says no. We believe that the plague, the cure disease, makes you immune, and if you come within something, one that's infected, and you resist it, your only resistance is only good for 24 hours. Okay. She says, If you're cured, it's only good for 24 hours.
So the names mentioned in there. Of course, we now know the Lady of Lichen. 222. What was the other name that was mentioned?
Okay, there's multiple names. Shadakala, Mycorgi, and 222.
The combination to our luggage.
That should be obvious what 222 is.
Combination to our luggage.
Oh, Samsonite.
You were 10, zombie? See?
Only an idiot would have.
I finally get to connect some old of the campaign into something new. That's
Here's
just
the
cool.
combination.
So
It should be easy to know what 222 is.
It's,
should be. It's obvious.
What is it?
Numbers don't go up that high in many places.
It's binary.
Yeah. Audience, you want to help? 222.
It's plain.
Yes, it's plainly simple.
It's the
Play on words.
Big Z.
it's the different levels of something. Hell,
No, there's 9 hells.
the 6 paradises, the 7.
Tuna fish.
I have no idea. What is it?
You don't need to know. It's how many planes of the abyss are there?
6.
666.
This is 1/3 of the way there.
Thank you. It's probably the 222nd plane of the abyss. Yes, Calstaff. The 222nd plane of the abyss is Zugdmois.
I've only been to 220.
Thank you. There you go. That's a connection. So
Going for vacation there next.
I will say that Gazumba figures that one out and says, well, that's probably what it is. And he also says, let me see what his super high wisdom of 19 or whatever. He says, I believe Juibelix is on that plane as well. Ugo's love child. What a great name. Yes. So there you go. It's probably the plane of the abyss of Juibelix and Zugdmoy. Uh-oh.
Oh, that must be a fun place to go and visit.
Slime and fungus. Nothing like it.
Ooh.
Rolling up.
Stop.
Rolling the ooze and then get, instead of being oozed in.
Stop.
Fungus.
I'm getting excited.
So the
Like rolling around in jelly and getting hit with a pillow.
the saprophytic plague, Zealous says,
Here, by the way.
at the rate it's going,
Arathor worships Tyr.
if you are not back within a week. Hey, Yorkshire, cool, Silver Lady. Thank you so very much from the UK. Thank you. If you're not back within a week, there's nothing we're going to be able to do. I mean, all of Selene will be lost. Altimeter will be, because there's not enough curing to stop it. She says you roughly have 1 week.
All right, then.
At this rate.
Everybody better become paladins.
I'm dual classing.
So, who is volunteering to go here?
Arathorn absolutely is concerned.
Arathorn. Well, you
I've
consider
lost so many people.
Yes.
I gotta stop.
Arathorn.
Marcus is.
Marcus. Arathorn.
His love and his child are here. He'll do what is necessary.
His love now. Oh, there. He's changed his ways already.
Yeah.
Look, she's a monk. She's flexible. He wants her back.
Thank you.
So Scotty.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, you don't want her. You don't
Oh,
want
thanks,
him.
Patrick. Thank you for doing that.
He's got that big giant mustache.
I will go, Devitt.
The flavors.
Devitt.
It's
I'm
Magnus
used to-
PI the monk.
Ace.
I'm
You have
used
to ask.
He is Jack.
I'm used to going on earth-shattering.
All right, so the channel's namesake says this is probably the most important occurrence that has happened in the last 30 years of me being head of the Order of Ulick. If I were not to go, it would be criminal. So he says, I don't have my scepter with me. I left it.
I can recall any item. I'll get it.
And I will...
We'll wait for you. Run and go get it.
No, he
Just
says...
teleport.
and Hawk says, well, thank you. You probably saved me from death again.
I
We
said
wanted
that
Hawk.
already.
We wanted Hawk.
I said that already,
Ooh.
You now you got to back up. He's lower level. He's a lower level cleric than Devitt, and he's a lower level mage than Arathorn.
Boo.
So Lord Gazumba himself.
He's got 170 hit points though.
No, 124. No, everyone's maxed at what everyone's at what they should be.
Arathorn's not maxed.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I don't have enough hit points.
All right. All right. So here we are on
Probably have the
specials.
most.
Yeah, he's got 151 hit points.
Oh my god. Have you taken toughness yet?
No.
Yeah, take toughness. Excellent.
Here's the totals now. Okay, with the unbanked. Gazumba, 3 regulars, 3 specials. Arathorn, 3 regulars, 3 specials. Devitt, 3 regulars, 4 specials. Ace, 3 regulars, 4 specials. Marcus, 4 regulars, 3 specials. Thank you, audience, for all that great stuff. So Hawk says, I will stay with Elaine, and I'll help Elaine out however I can, and we'll help out the Southern Celine, and hopefully you come back soon. So Gazumba has already used 1 teleport to get here, which is a 5th. He says, this is in. She tells you where this is. Now I'm going to go to another map, everyone. Map time.
Map time, map time. Oh, by the way, I got some sagebrush.
Awesome.
Where did you find it? Online?
A hobby store in Pittsburgh sells it.
If you go on this map here,
It's a little on the expensive side.
and you go, if you can see Lightning Rod Tower, okay? Lightning Rod Tower, and you go
Looks cool though.
north by northeast.
gonna make
I'm
some
sorry,
awesome trees.
east by northeast. On the way to Badwall, in that dark area, and you see there's a little bit of a light area within that dark area. That's where we're headed, into that area of the Sus, deep in that.
How far away is it?
Well, from Carwood and travel to Lightning. Now Elaine says she's comfortable teleporting you to Lightning Rod Tower, but then going through those depths of that Sus, that's going to take you 3 to 4 days of travel by foot. Gazumba does not have teleport in his traveling spell book. I have 1 teleport left. I've already used
I
1.
teleport in my traveling.
You have teleport in your traveling?
Yeah. I didn't memorize teleport without error though.
He doesn't get teleport. Teleport error is 7th. You get a 7th level spell? You don't have that in your traveling, though, do you?
No. Oh, you can't have 7th level in your traveling.
Yeah, you can. You can have 9th. You can have.
You can't have 7th, 8th, or 9th.
Yeah, you can have 7th or 8th. 2.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't think you could do that. All
Yeah.
right. He doesn't have-
2 spells.
He doesn't have a traveling.
All right, I'm going to show you all something here. This is being worked on. This is Mike Saxton is printing out the arena from Infinite Dimension Games for us. He's about halfway through already.
Oh, is he really? Is he
Yeah,
doing it?
there's pickup.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Extruder? Not yet.
he's working on it.
I got it apart, but it's not a plug-in, so I got to strip wire. I got to solder.
All right, so we're going to have that arena.
It's not a simple plug and play kind of.
Was it under warranty, man? Or was there any kind of.
No, it's been over a year.
Has it been? Okay.
Yeah, we used it so much. So
Yeah, and that's the problem. The fan that I had in there.
doesn't it look
The
great,
standard
Anna?
fans have bushings. Well, the bushings come up.
Do you want me to just
And once
change
they're
the
gone,
spell,
the fans
like,
are shot.
and memorize? You want to wait till
So
tomorrow?
even though
How do you wanna do
they'll
it?
still run,
So what are you going to
they're
change?
not running at the
I'll just
RPM
take,
they're intended to. So
no,
I
all
bought
force.
miniature
And put in a
ball bearing
teleport?
fans to put in
Yeah, we
replacement.
do.
So they'll run a lot
All right,
longer.
so yeah,
Sweet.
yeah.
They're
So
not, those
that-
our printer. Those
Well,
printers
well,
are not meant to run 24/7.
so
They
he
run-
says,
they crap out.
do you want me to teleport us there, or do you want and me hold off? He's a priest, so he says I don't want to sound callous, but I have probably more of a shot at being alive because I'm a cleric over you.
Why?
Just because, he says, Gazumba says. 'Cause I'm Gazumba.
confused.
Because he's Gazumba.
How's he going to teleport there?
I have a teleport spell.
Oh, you do?
He said he had 2.
Oh, then why am I taking it?
Because how are you going to get back?
Oh,
We need a teleport to get there and a teleport to get back, unless you want to travel.
no, I'll hold it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'll hold it.
So you want him? All right. So you want him to teleport?
Yeah, he can teleport.
Okay. And you're going to teleport back.
Yeah, 'cause I know this area.
That means that no. So either way, we got to rest tonight and go tomorrow. Either way, because if we go immediately, you won't have. We don't know the rest possibilities there. You got to do it here, right?
That's fine.
All right. So one night, you can change out spells tonight. Anyone?
All right, I also cast a spell.
I only got 5 spells.
What are you
so-
casting?
Tensor's Fortune of War.
All right. How long's it last?
Still used.
Tensor's Fortune of War. Tell us what it does, Alan.
6th level spell.
Yep.
It basically prevents me from dying.
No, that's not what it does. What is it?
That's what it
Tell me what Tensor's Fortune of War does.
Basically what happens is, if I get anything that brings me down into death,
Right.
I get a save versus death magic.
Yep.
And then if it was an assassination, if I was 80 hit points and they assassinated me, if I make my save, I go to 40 hit points.
All right. Tensor's Fortune of War is in this book, 6th level, Greyhawk Adventures. Spell grants one fighter a bonus of special luck in battle. You're a ranger, so you're eligible. The fighter is given one chance to avoid any one attack that would reduce the fighter to 0 fewer hit points, turning to stone, paralyzation, petrification, sleep charm, fear, disintegration, death, power word, or any other magical effect. The save is at death magic at -2. Okay? If the save succeeds, then the fighter miraculously avoids defeat. Okay? A damage attack that would normally reduce the fighter's hit point total 1/2 of its current level. So
like I said, if I
Yeah.
have full hit points and I got assassinated,
right,
I go to 40.
got it. That's a great spell, and it's saving throws none, and duration special for the length of the adventure or till when cast off.
Correct.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool. So there you go. Tensor's Fortune of War. Any other long-term prep spells from anyone the night before?
Stone skin.
Yes.
Yeah, why
Does
not?
this fire last for super long? Right?
Just hours.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want that. Not long enough at this point. You want to cast that when you get there. You're gonna cast Stone Skin.
Correct.
That's 2 spells. Tensor's Fortune of War, Stone Skin are cast off. You can only get one of them back.
I'm not getting him back. I'm going to teleport back.
Oh, you're getting the teleport. That's right.
So I have to cast off a 5th level spell too.
Okay.
So,
See, in my game, man, you guys get back. You get back 1 spell of higher, 3rd level or higher level, unless you have some special
you do the
ability.
Greyhawk Adventure still out, or just put it back?
It's right there, and just put it right back there. I want to cover the computer. So, thanks, Patrick, for doing that. Thank you for the gift subs. Anyone else with any prep items the night before? I don't think Gazumba's going to cast anything.
No. How about cure disease?
So, just so you know, his 6th level spell, which he has a Pearl of Power 6th, is Disintegrate. I get to cast that twice. That's Mage. Definitely cheers. So if you haven't signed up yet for the giveaway, please do. We'll do that at the end of the night. 2 things. One for let's see, can you read it? One.
Sorry.
You're good. No, Tom, you're good. One for Troller Games and one for Reaper. Both gift certificates. 25 and a 20. And Reaper, thank you so very much for the cheer in. I need a bio, so I'm not gonna go to we'll be back screen. Let me hit the bio real quick.
I'll be back.
All right, I'll be right back. All right, and then we'll get into it. Hopefully the backstory is pretty interesting so far.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Does
Good back.
Twerk consummate his marriage?
No, she's got a headache. You have to wait till tomorrow. Put a little aspirin on it. It'll be fine.
Exactly.
Suppository.
That'll work then.
I just don't can't cure COVID.
No, yeah?
Yeah.
She didn't believe you, huh?
Worth a shot, though, was it?
Yeah, no.
A for effort.
So you approve of Marcus' picture on there?
You know, I didn't even really get a good look at it. Cause you can't. It's
There's
so hard.
Arathorn. Arathorn's coming up.
Yeah.
Ace. I'm trying to think of who he looks like.
I've seen
Seth
it.
Rogen with a mustache.
Why did you do those?
No, I only did Devitt.
Pretty cool.
Here she is.
So it's a broadsword and scimitar.
Okay. So, one last thing. Because this is so high level, so epically high, and I'm back. I will. What's that?
Yeah, I hasn't switched to my phone yet.
Oh, very cool.
Oh yeah.
Just checking out the
Here in
portraits.
blue. Yeah.
Who you talking? What?
Look at the portraits.
Oh, you like? Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I didn't realize how white Marcus's hair is. You know, Ugo's love child said, "Hook me up if you need any heraldry painted." So, Ugo's, Bill's the master crafter there. That's his Instagram. Check out all the great stuff we've done. Wonderful, wonderful things Bill's done. So, I want everyone to go. I want everyone to tell the audience the character levels and roughly the year this character, how epic this is. Roughly the year this character is created and some background. All right, I think that's fair to do. Because this, I mean, we haven't done this high level since the Falcon fundraiser, right? That was probably last time we did a super high level. Walt, go ahead. Tell us about Devitt, please.
Devitt, she's the first Dark Elf we started playing when Unearthed Arcana came out.
Yes.
So that's how long she's been around. What, 80?
Well, Dark Elves kind of came out also in the Dragon magazine beforehand. So we're talking about 83, 84, 85, this character. Yeah.
Yeah, about 85 came out. She's probably the highest level character I've had in Jay's world that I've brought up from first level.
Yeah.
Fighter, cleric, thief, 10th level fighter, 13th level cleric, 14th level thief.
And she's chaotic good.
Chaotic good, yes. And actually worships Arath Letharanel, who's
The Dark Elf Hunter.
Dark Elf Hunter.
Yes. This character has done a lot, including Temple of Elemental Evil, freeing Thrommel, had Fragarak, lost it to a deck of many things, has had Gauntlets of Ogre power three times, and each time has lost them to pulls and decks.
Yep. Yes,
She's chaotic, all right.
yeah.
Tom, Ace Broadhead.
He's a 10th level human archer. He's one of my original characters from way back when I first started gaming with Jay in the 80s. From Verbabank, worships Uller. He's upper middle class and he's a knight.
Yep.
And he's also the creator of Ace's Arrow of Amplitude. You want to explain that, Jay?
Yeah, well, so he's got the tower, which is in Winchester's bulwark that Bill created. He's created arrows that now are reusable, which you can recover, because really in D&D you really can't recover arrows. And they also increased ranges, and they get bonuses to hit at increased ranges. So he's given them out in our low level game in the Principal Ulick. He's got his training site there for all the low level archer characters coming up. So that's how we tie old and new characters together. So this is and this character was in Temple of Elemental Evil as well. All right, so that's first time, yeah.
Yeah.
Alan Arathorn.
So obviously a creative name there. I originally had 3 characters: Sam, Herbie, and Aragorn.
Yes.
My first 3 characters I created.
Wait a minute.
With this batch back in the 1985.
My bad, everyone. Sorry.
Aragorn died in Egg of the Phoenix.
Yes,
So
Egg of the Phoenix.
So when it came time to replace him, I took Aragorn's father's name, Arathorn, and Arcturus were my 2 characters. One of our other players at the time was begging to have an archer mage, and Jay wouldn't allow it. So I did the next best thing and created a ranger mage just to piss the other guy off. And he's been around ever since. He's my highest level mage at 14th level.
Yep.
But he's not an offensive spellcaster. He likes to take a lot of useful spells and different things. So you might see 1 or 2 fireballs, but the rest are going to be
utility infielder.
Yeah, the rest are going to be spells that will help the party in general.
So that character we think goes back to 1985, yeah.
Yep.
Marcus.
Marcus Camara, he's a human cavalier paladin. Of course, lawful good. Originally from the Great Kingdom that moved west and settled in Greyhawk City. I guess I started him probably 95, because we did Return of the 8 in 98.
Yes.
So it was probably 95, 96. This was the first group that we did.
Yeah, for you, yeah.
And the characters all stuck together as an
Yep,
adventuring
yep.
group.
The first one. That's correct. Well, we did them back in the day, but then they broke up, but we kept them. So Marcus is a member of the Iron Brigade, the legendary top-rated mercenary group in all of Greyhawk City.
He's very sad and depressed that his girlfriend left him.
Yes, but before that, Marcus and Kieran and all that group did Return of the Eight. So they got Tensor back. So they're friends with Tensor now. They recovered, did that entire adventure by Roger Moore. That's why it's on our Wall of Fame. He has one of the most powerful items in the game in 1E, 2E, and that is Tensor's Boots of the Running Warrior. Tell them what they do.
Well, I'll give you a movement rate of 15, and if I move 3, I can attack once, move 12 more, and attack again.
Right.
Until
So
all my attacks are used up. Or
he
my
almost
movements used
he
up.
almost has the 5e movement of 30 feet, but it's 150 feet with the Tensor's Boots of the Running Warrior. And he got them from Tensor's tower in Return of the Eight.
Yeah, it allows me to split my attacks.
Yes.
And Jay will never give another pair out again.
No. So that group's done Return of the Eight. That group's done Expeditions to the Ruins of Greyhawk. That group has done Sailing Made Me Do It, and a whole bunch of other high-level adventures.
Return
Yes.
to Castle Greyhawk.
Well, thank you, Ben. I'm talking with Carlos now about getting JS2 out. So thank you very much for those kind words about JS number 1. I really appreciate you getting it. Thank you. And then that leaves me. That leaves Lord Gazumba, my namesake character for the campaign, the head of the Order of Ulick since I guess we're going to say since the late 80s, early 90s. Him and his best friend Hawk have adventured mostly with Tim DMing. He's 11, 12, 12, but he's almost going up on all 3. He's that close. He's 11, 12, 12. It used to be just Hawk, Gazumba, Fensick, and Leuven, and that was the group back in the day when we adventured. The Wizard of Id is where he got his fame, and did a lot of adventuring in ID and in Greyhawk and all. And this character is my iconic. I played him as a player character, but I stripped out his most powerful artifact item for this adventure. He doesn't have his Scepter of Disguise, so he's the NPC for this. So that's as hardcore as we have. All right, thank you. It's turning greenish. What's turning green? Alrighty, the group. So the next morning,
That was cured already.
So Elaine and Hawk head off to go and help in Celine, and that leaves the 5 characters. Everyone only has 1 in this. Normally we play multiples, but that's how nasty this is. 1 character. Are you all ready?
You all ready for this?
You all ready for this? Yeah, skunky beer. Next morning comes. Anyone prep spells in the morning? Anyone change spells overnight?
Let's just get back one back here.
You got back. So does Gazumba. Figuring we may need it. How many lay on hands do you have for cure disease?
I think it's
3. He's got 3. It's every 5 levels. You have 3. Paladin, you got 3. So
Did I get it at first, or they don't get it till?
no, you get it first. Yeah. It's first 6. It's every 5 levels. You get 1 per week. You haven't used any really. So I mean, I get yeah. Should I get back cure disease or get back a 5th? You know what? He's gonna get back to cure disease and do the right thing. So okay. Teleport. Boom. You can turn that off. Can I? Now we get some fun. So last time I did a high-level adventure was a one-shotter, and it was the Falcon finale. Anna played in it. She played Mariel, and we had Fensik and Leuven and all sorts of crazy characters in that one. Who'd you have in that one, Bill?
I think you had me take. My healer. I took Sunhild.
Was it Sunhild?
I think so.
I know Tom the Vindicator went on that one.
And I may have had.
Right.
I may have had Sasha.
Who'd you have, Walt? Were you there for that one? Yeah, you were there, right?
Yeah. I had,
Oh,
I had
who did the Dispel Exhaustion? Someone did the Dispel Exhaustion. That was
Riff.
Kroger, right?
Probably for-
Yeah, it was Kroger.
I had Riff. He was killed.
Yeah, Hawk got killed too.
Shocker.
Yeah.
He always does.
Okay, so
He's a necromancer.
No. Hawk always
Oh,
does.
Hawk. Oh, yeah.
he always dies. So you teleport, okay? Well, give me a percentile die roll. Someone roll. Walt roll. Everyone knows their hero points. Here we go.
0-1.
This is by
79.
Okay, that's pretty good. Because this is by the description of Zealoth only. And Gazumba hits it pretty on. So he says, I am out of teleports there. If yeah.
You should really write the spells on.
Yeah. I got them on.
You're gonna,
These sheets are all disintegrating almost. They're that old. They're yellowed and not that old, so
I split on the edges.
ahead, a darkened cave mouth beckons from beneath the forest canopy. Growths of greens, brown, and gray lichen cover the cave mouth, and a small stream flows deeper into the yawning darkness. This is the spot. You teleport to the spot where the book was found. Okay?
So, Arathorn casts a spell.
Got it.
You grab me the book, ground book. I cast Rary's Replay of the Past.
Okay? Barry's Replay of the Past.
It's utility spell.
It's high level, isn't it?
Yes, very high level.
Fourth or fifth?
I think it's sixth.
I think it's sixth.
Fifth.
Fifth?
Rary's Replay of the Past.
Barry's Replay of the Past. Go for it.
Here we go. The spell enables the caster to read the residual psychic impressions in the room or area, replaying the past event as an illusion that everyone in the area can see clearly. When an especially unusual or violent event occurs, it leaves behind a psychic vibration that remains for years. More important the event, the stronger the psychic residue, and the longer the impression lasts. When the mage casts a spell, the strongest impression currently in the area enters the caster's mind. The event that produced the psychic impression is replayed in the caster's mind in real time, so the replay can take as long to complete as the original event. The replay in the mind is crystal clear, so the caster can readily identify persons, creatures, or objects.
Yeah. You gotta speak. All right. So what's happening is he's casting Rary's. You guys just try and speak to the mic, okay? People are saying Arathorn casts Rary's Replay of the
Speak to the
Past.
wand,
He
please.
will get a psychic impression of
Wand
this.
drop.
What's the area effect?
The area effect.
All right. Yeah. We'll have them talking to the mic louder.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the area effect is special. It's the area in this area here. That's where I'm looking. In the area I'm focusing in.
All right. All I'm going to say is you get a swirl of awful images in your mind and the main image you see is of a fluttering little fey creature and a fairly attractive long blonde haired woman, and that the blonde-haired woman is casting something or doing some kind of ritual to the fey creature,
So this is
and you see the fey creature's life force kind of dissipate and disappear, and you see the life force of the blind creature go into that fey creature, but then the blind woman body is there still and seems to turn more lichen-like and get stronger from it.
Okay.
That's what you see.
So she's swapping out her life essence for Fey energy. It looks like.
All right, so that's good.
That's what you see. Yeah. Ugh.
She seems like a nice person. What if she's single?
She's trying to do the right thing.
She is.
In her mind, anyway.
Try not do or do not.
They're always trying to do the right thing, aren't they?
In their mind, sure.
All right. You're outside. What do you do?
Oh, do we see a cave entrance?
Yeah, cave entrance, and then there's a cave, and then it slopes and steps going downward.
Arathor will look at tracks.
Tracks?
Yes.
You don't find any.
What? I can
A
track,
lot going in, but nothing coming out. It's like a Tim adventure.
I can track a falcon on a cloudy day.
Wouldn't that be great if we had vids from 1987 in those games? That would be so unbelievable.
Had videos?
If we even had pictures of those events, that would
Jay
be...
with
Jade
his
had the big VHS on his shoulder.
His tinted glasses and his members only jacket.
Yeah, we do have some of those.
All right, so there's no tracks
Cool
anywhere.
haircuts.
All right,
No,
so I think we let's have
that'd be
our,
awesome.
Let's have our all-purpose thief check any traps in the entrance.
86, 87. I had long flowing hair back then.
You had a mullet.
I had a lot of hair back. In high school, I had more hair.
I think mine was pretty much the same.
Yeah, you haven't changed, Tom. Walt had that era where he had that curly long hair. That was at your 5-year reunion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So be 89, you had that. Yeah.
Everyone was like, who the hell's that?
You should see
I
those
didn't
pictures.
recognize you after 5 years.
No.
What do you do? What do you do,
This
Devitt?
guy.
All right, so our resident thief.
A resident thief?
Yes, well, our only thief.
Non-back.
All right, so you got fighter mate. You got a fighter cleric thief, paladin, archer. I'm sorry, ranger mage, archer, fighter cleric mage. There you go. Old school classes.
Before we get on the steps,
Yep.
Marcus, off his shield, does strength himself.
What's your current strength?
1852.
Roll me a die 8.
Finder mood traps is
5.
95%. So
1800.
you can roll
So-
die 20.
What's that?
It's 95%, so you can roll die 20.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
What's
So-
Devin's strength?
So you got on you're on
12.
plus 10 plus 13.
12. 12. What's the best you got for me? Huh? Does she have anything to increase that strength?
She did.
Why? Why?
3 different times.
She fights scimitar of speed broadsword defender.
But you're not a
7 attacks every
Dude,
2
if
rounds.
if I'm fighting, it's...
we have one fighter in the group.
Everyone says that.
I gotta just make sure that I can cast this on you. Actually, I think I have a short duration.
Oh my
What
gosh.
are tensor spells?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna cast it on you. That won't help you. I'll cast strength on myself. When we get into the thick of it, I got a spell
there's...
for you.
Okay. There's not really much you can do with her.
No, I can give her 1890 strength. That would be a big plus, wouldn't it?
How do you get up there? How do you get up to 1890 strength?
Tensor's Giant Strength.
Oh yeah, you took Tensor's Giant Strength, which is like 4th or 5th level, isn't it?
It's 6th. 5th, I mean.
It's 5th.
Yeah, I took that for somebody else, not for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast strength on myself.
Gazumba is 15 strength. He's plus 2 damage with his plus 2 bardiche.
Plus 2 Bardiche.
That's all he has.
Arathor will cast
He's
strength.
fighting its trouble too.
Strength on its.
Well, everyone here is going to be fighting.
What do you?
I'll cast strength on myself.
Okay. What's your strength currently?
18, 20, 1832.
You got, roll.
8.
All right. So 1800.
I feel really strong now.
What's that make your plus to hit and damage?
Plus 4 plus 7.
Guess
I
resist
go up,
fire on myself.
No, it's plus 3 plus 6. 1800.
I know, he's fighting with plus 1 weapon, right?
Plus
No,
3 weapon.
he's got plus 3
Oh, I'm thinking
broadsword.
he's
No,
got
he's
one.
not fighting
No,
with the
I have
death.
Death Lance.
He has the death lance. He has the drow death lance, but he's a plus 3 broadsword frost band.
Which I keep out because it's fire resistance.
Yeah.
So, alright, I'll figure it out. So I'm now +3/+6. So I'm
Plus
Yeah,
six,
where's
plus
UA
nine.
at?
Fire.
+6.
What's
No,
that?
plus
Where's
4,
Where's
+6.
UA at?
Was that the cane? It should be right in the pile unless
Yeah,
Alan
it's
took
like
it.
two-handed.
Oh, he's got.
These bastards sword two-handed.
Oh, so you're +6/+12.
+6 +12.
Yeah, you'd be +6. You'd be +3/+6, +3/+9 two-handed, and a +3 weapon. He's right. +6/+12. He's right.
Against humanoids, I'll be
Yeah,
+6
like you got to worry about that.
+23.
Yeah, I don't think you got to worry about that here.
You know,
It's not yet, Thunder. I'm working. I'm going to be working on that, getting more adventures out with Carlos. So JS1's the only here. JS1's the only one to harden the holes.
+7.
That one.
+4
And
+7.
the next one will be a year out.
Well, yeah, or probably, or it takes a long time to put a module.
Oh yeah, I
out.
know.
Yeah,
That's I'm not.
yeah. But we're working on it.
It's a year.
We're working on it. It took that one 2 years. 2 years to get that one
+4
out. So,
+7. With death lines.
so you did just resist fire, Devitt?
Yeah. You can't do that.
I feel
It's just
better.
cold.
Yeah, you can do resist cold too.
Feel
You
better.
do resist cold too. Gazumba did the same
Yeah,
thing.
3 every 2.
Resist cold and resist fire. Marcus, any other preps?
Nope.
So Arathorn has strength. Marcus has strength. All right. Ace has nothing on him.
Nothing yet, anyway.
Yeah, so Devin, I can take you straight up to 1890. Once we get into the heat of the battle.
So the good thing about Devitt is she has a similar speed in her primary hand. So she's 2/1 in her primary, 3/2 in her secondary. So, yep.
By the way, when Marcus was in the wedding,
No
I
problem.
played it.
I was listening.
Torque said he'd kick your ass.
Yeah, you told him to go sit in the corner and have a beer. I heard him.
Well, no, under my breath, I said I'd kick your ass.
No traps. No traps detected. No
You
tracks.
said every 2.
Alrighty.
So are you, though, aren't you? No, you're 5 every 2.
No, not even.
It's 2/1.
2 every one.
He's not 5/2 to what 13th or 14th.
I might kick your
I think
ass.
it's 14th. It's 5 levels. Yeah, I think it's 14th level.
I have low hit points, and I have
Jay, I know you can't combine magical cloak's abilities from armor class, but can you put an invisible cloak over a magical cloak?
Nope. One
Okay.
cloak.
One cloak. All right.
One cloak.
Actually-
And remember your rings, guy. Hey guys, remember 2 rings unless you. Does anyone here? Is anyone here have the capability of wearing 3 rings?
Nope. I just
No one has it. Or it's all 2 ringers. Okay. All right.
That over 12 is still. Is it still a 10?
11 and 12 is the same. Yep. Yep. So.
So I need 5s to hit you every round.
Yeah. So.
I'm +10 to hit, so.
Yeah.
I'm negative 11.
Well, negative.
A marching order. Give me a marching order, please.
So you need 11s.
Yo. Marching order. Woo. Marching order.
Marcus says, I'll go first. He says, I have a very diminished skill here. Taunt and less taunt.
I'll go first. I'll go second. Arathorn.
Devitt, you come up the rear.
Yeah.
Gazumba says this is an adventuring group. There's no rank being pulled, knighthood or any of that stuff. So we're all here to solve this problem.
Knighthood. What knighthood?
Exactly.
You know about the knighthood, Gazumba says to Marcus. You know, like all those symbols that Milana and Kieran went. I know about you. He says.
He says, my duty is to Greyhawk City.
He said duty.
You come out.
Yes.
Inside, here we go. Ahead, a darkened cave mouth. I already did that. So as you come inside, you see and you hear crying, whimpering.
Hey, little girl.
Oh, Benin shows up and kills her.
Yeah.
Is there any light down here or pitch black?
Oh no, there's everything is covered in fungus and lichen that glows like the Underdark. So there's soft light everywhere. There's
Okay.
no
So
darkness.
I see normally. Okay.
Yes.
This Tensor's eyes of the tiger.
Yes.
Oh, this looks
Guys,
eerily familiar.
I just perused your. This is so high level, and I haven't run this high level. I perused your sheets. I can't remember your items and stuff. You know. So.
Arathorn really isn't that much. I have
Yeah.
+2 katana.
You have a +2 katana.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
That's my backup weapon.
You gotta go.
No, it's not. Your Death Lance is your backup weapon.
That's my primary. Pokey-
Will, what's up, man? See you Saturday for a great meeting. First meeting for virtual Greyhawk Con. Yep. You hear some crying and whimpering.
Oh, we'll proceed in towards it. It can't be a trap.
Nope, I'm going to show you a picture, everyone. Here we go, another picture coming up.
It's a little fake creature.
You see, sitting there on a toadstool is a snuffling loudly, bubbles of snot forming beneath her tiny nose. And she's all tearing and crying.
I cast a clean cantrip on her face.
We don't
Marcus will go over.
Marcus is going to go over.
Arathor's actually good looking. He's got like kind of going to the doorway the other way. Look that way. Move me into the like. Into
Okay, move him in, please.
Just to like. I want to see what's going on. No. More like there. Yes, perfect. Right
All right,
Looking in.
put Gazumba near Marcus, please.
When she turns into a.
And she breathes fire on us.
She's like, she's really tearful and crying.
We line up like.
Is she just sitting there, or is
Jay?
she bound?
No, she's just sitting there.
Jay, we line up like airplane.
She's got guitar, the wrench, the pipe, the rope.
Glass knuckles. The gun.
Ace.
Move me up.
Sad phase are so sad, isn't it? It's sad.
It's sad.
She can't go outside. She was hanging with her furball, and he was crying too. And it's a rainy, dreary day. They can't leave the house.
That's all you see in here.
So where you want to go?
Devitt.
She pretty much stay. Just move a little bit in, and that's it.
Here, against that wall.
Yeah.
All right, so she looks mournfully at you. At the group.
What trouble you? What can we do to help?
You can't help me at all. There's nothing you can do.
Why do you say that?
Because everything's different now. Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah, she says, who are you? What are your names? I'm Thunderwing.
That's a
Thunderwings.
glorious name. I go by Marcus, and we're here to help.
That's a weird name, she says. Arthur, make me an intelligence roll -4.
Oh, I can do that. 9.
You've seen this Fae before.
I'll go for talk doors. Since I'm a ranger, I'm a little more outdoorsy than
You've seen her before. Just recently.
You look familiar. Have you been near my keep?
No, she's the one who got the fairy juice sucked out of her.
Oh, I've seen the pain that you've been through.
She's like, my friend, it hurt real bad. She did something, it hurt badly, but I don't know, I managed to escape. But I'm really worried about Bunny Blossom.
What's Bunny Blossom?
Who is Bunny Blossom?
My friend, she's a small little yellow flying around dragon creature.
Fairy dragon?
Sure, she says, whatever that is. And my friend Xanthoria, she's not herself anymore.
No. Is she down here?
Oh, I haven't seen her lately.
I'm not going to ask how long because you don't know how to keep track of time.
Yeah.
Alright, so we attack. We kill her.
Go ahead.
Put her out of misery.
She says, you can't harm me. There's nothing you can do to me.
Why? Because of what she did to you?
Yes.
Marcus says, why would we want to harm you?
He says, I don't know you. I've never seen any of you before. You're probably mean.
We're done.
Well,
Especially that one, she says. She's blacker than night.
if you ask my
Darker
girlfriend,
than night.
she'll say I'm
Ink
mean.
He from the? She says, I've never seen any of your kind. What are you?
I'm a dark elf.
You're an elf, she says.
Yes.
I've never seen an elf of your type before, she says.
Very rare on the surface.
She's a chud.
Does Devitt think that this area is part of the Underdark here? Because the Devitt, this
Because of the lichen, you mean
Yeah.
being lit up and stuff?
yeah.
No, it's probably very Abbey normal.
Okay.
Yes, Drow. Absolutely. No, Drow is from Greyhawk.
All right. So
Drow's Greyhawk.
So we will. So you can't be harmed anymore.
No.
But you also can't live your normal life.
No, I can't.
Can you go? Can you leave this cave?
I can go. I don't know why. Where would I go? She says,
Back to the woods.
no. She says, I can't.
Why not?
I can't go back to my fae.
You're not Fey anymore.
I can't.
All right. Tell you what. Mind if I cast a spell to better understand you?
There's nothing you can do to me.
I cast no alignment.
No alignment. Neutral.
That's what you should be.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, Marcus says we're going to explore these caves and see if there's something we can do to help you.
She says, well, I have nothing better to do. I'll come with you.
She says, we don't know what your friend may have done to other creatures. They possibly could harm you.
She's done horrible things to a lot of creatures.
Who's that, Xantho?
Xanthoria, she's done awful things to a lot of creatures. I'm afraid what she did to Bunny Blossom. Bunny Blossom. I know, it's terrible.
Sometimes it happens.
Think Tony's got wickedness in her.
That's what so I said something to Tony on a tangent. I said, so you made Xanthoria long blonde hair, and you have long blonde hair. Is this your alter ego? And she goes, no, I'm an alter ego. My alter ego is a dragon, not that's coincidence, she said.
A fire. So her alter ego is a fire-breathing beast.
Yeah. That's what,
Interesting.
yeah. So. By the way, this is, if you all know, this is edited by Kim Mohan, the legendary Kim Mohan from Dragon Magazine. So, pretty cool.
All right, so we attack.
Do whatever you want at this point.
What do I see in that? I'll go back to the room and look into the room, the next room.
You see bizarre stuff. So, that's all I'm going to say. You see
swings.
stalks of slimy violet mushrooms as tall as a person dot the cavern. On the other side.
Swain there.
No, that's what's his wife's name?
Well, yeah.
Lorana.
Lorana.
It's Lorana, and Swain's in there too.
Oh, he's the fungus. She's the pile of green slime.
No, he's in there. The big red blotch.
Oh, it's
Okay.
going to get...
All right, so we I think we head to the next room.
Yeah?
Yeah, Marcus says, stay here. We're going to.
No. She says, I'm going to accompany you because maybe you can figure stuff out that I just don't know about. There's nothing that there's nothing that anyone. Xanthoria needs me.
Maybe that's why you should stay here.
No, she says, I'm coming. There's nothing you can do to me to stop me either. She says.
Ace says, then you'll lead the way.
All right, what is that fungus we see in the next room?
Is someone you gonna go in?
No, we can see it from here. I'm going to ask her. I already saw it. I was already.
She says, I have no idea. This stuff's growing everywhere.
Big help.
It used to be a nice place.
Till the zombies came.
It's a nice place till the fungus came.
She says, I lived here. I lived here with
Took one shower at a college dorm, and this is what happened.
I lived here with Xanthoria and Bunny Blossom. This was a nice place. Now it's awful.
All right, we attack. We go to the other room.
Give me an order. Who's going in first?
Marcus will go first.
Marcus will go first. Arathor will go second.
put him in.
He's
About there. That's as far as I. Yep.
That's as far as
Yeah,
he
and
wants
put
to go.
put the next person in. And mark up everyone in order after that. So, all right. Here comes the fun. Whee!
Someone keep an eye on the fairy.
Stalks of slimy violet mushrooms as tall as a person dot the cavern. Mycelial tendrils drift from the domed roof of the ceiling and the cavern, softly pulsing with a mauve glow.
Ooh.
2 humanoid figures lie suspended in the strands, 10 feet above the cavern floor, their flesh intertwined with the oozing tendrils.
Sometimes that happens. What is this, aliens? That's what it sounds like.
I didn't write it.
You walk through that room and they were all stuck onto the...
Okay,
Wall,
so
the
Jeepers
Jersey
Creepers.
egg saber.
Cheapers Creepers. Listen to Tom pulling that out. All right, now I have figures here, and we're okay. So you have. I'm just gonna put the suspended ones up, like up here. All right, just so you have 2 individuals, both suspended. Of course, now he's not gonna stay. I had him so that he would stay there. You get it, the idea. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. So there's 2, and they're one's probably the female's probably half orc, and the male's probably human, and they're like they're alive, but they got all this stuff like intertwined through them. You have this large like area of the mycelium, just right smack dab in the middle of the room, and then there's just growths all coming out from it all over the place. All right, because I'm gonna cast a spell, because I've been waiting to cast this for a long time. So he casts a 6th level clerical spell.
Protection from fungus.
No,
What's it last? 6 rounds?
he casts Aerial Servant. Because they're up there, he's gonna send the aerial servant to see if he can use the air. He says, "Try and free them." It's the aerial servant. Okay, what's everyone else doing? That's one of his 2 6th level clerical spells. The other one's a heal.
Well, we don't know what's happening in here, so Marcus is going to say he's going to move over this way, additional 10 feet.
Okay.
Move Arathorn the other way. 10 feet.
And remember, that stuff's all over the place. I just don't have it out. So, Devitt and Ace. They're afraid to do stuff. What other things up there? When's the last time Lord Gazumba's been in play? Good question, Doc. Actually, in an adventure, I think at the other house. We did that. You know when? I'm gonna tell you when. When we fought the Free Reavers. Remember the teleport? And the teleport thing only teleported half the party. That's got to be 15 years ago, 12 to 15 years ago. About that long, Doc. Good question. So I've actually used it. This is the opportunity.
Lord Gazumba's got such a harem of widows that he services on a regular basis.
no.
He keeps a mattress tied to his back.
He's
so busy.
He's very meek. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong.
Devo go in with Marcus.
Devitt goes in with Marcus. Okay, and Ace, what do you do?
He observes that a little bit closer. He goes a little closer.
All right. So where? No, it was the wedding of the legendary elven fighter Torque Storm, Will, that happened earlier. That's been waiting. Alan's been waiting for 25 years, and his wife got the plague. His wife got the plague, but they healed her. So, is that for me, Alan? There you go.
Nope.
You know how to give out hero
I
points.
did.
Oh, for Ace. Okay, Ace, you got a regular.
Thank you.
That's from me, Tom.
Yes.
You're welcome.
It's okay. So, as this happens, some of the stalks are moving and move towards you. I'm using shambling mounds as stalks or smaller ones as they come out, and you realize that some of these stalks are separated, and so you're like, oh, and that's kind of, I'm not saying you're surprised, but you're not getting a bonus attack on them. Yeah, so there you go. Give me first initiative of the night. So the aerial servant starts going over to this one.
Is that one coming to Arthur or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it steps out. The stalks are everywhere. It steps right out and it moves. So you're like, oh. Who wants to go first? Who's got in it?
I will. 7. 5.
Reroll.
1.
5. Alrighty. We started off. Mycelium servants. The fungal servants.
That might do the trick.
On Devitt, just swings. 3 attacks. Devitt, armor class of -8. Attack number 1, miss. Attack number 2, miss. Attack number 3, hit. Save versus... Spores get on your body. Devitt, save versus poison.
13.
Damage from the 1 hit of 14. You're down to 89 already. 14 points of damage. Marcus, -12, 11 armor class. Technically, these things are not evil.
They're just missing.
Critical hit, miss, miss. Burning a special there already?
Yep.
Special burns. You're down to 2. Save. Oh, you're immune. No. Yeah, you're immune. You're immune. You don't have to save versus the infection. Damage, 12. Marcus, you're down to 139.
What?
Arathorn? Armor class -9. Miss. Hit. Miss. Save.
He didn't end up playing tonight, did he?
He did.
They win?
He didn't play much. No, they're getting killed. Me.
Who's he playing?
Miami. They're getting killed.
18 points. Arathorn, 18. You are down to 62.
Already.
Now, Aerial Servant makes its way up to the closest one. So we're going to start with Devitt. Devitt, armor class -2 on these fungal servants.
Are they man size or are they large?
I'm going to give them large. Man, I got to use the restroom again. I can't believe it. I'm drinking too much coffee tonight. Sorry about that.
18 plus. Are they large or man size?
Large.
Plus 8 is 18.
18 points. That was 3 attacks, correct?
Oh yeah.
You get because you remember you're 2 every 1 and 3 every 2.
Does a 13 hit?
Should hit 10th level. You missed. No, you missed. You need 14 at -2 armor class.
What's 11?
What about 13th level Clark?
No,
Better than 10th
fight.
level fighter.
No, it's the same. It's the same.
What's the 11th level range be?
11th.
Your fat goes
10.
10.
10, okay.
The fat goes 10. Yeah.
I'm attacking with Death Lance.
Attacking with a death lance.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get damage. She wants to heal.
Exactly. I don't have any hit points. Attack?
Yep.
15 and pluses.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 1d8.
Gee, do they take any fire
7,
damage?
7, 11,
From what?
and then
Flame tongue.
No one's tried to do fire damage on it yet.
Paul and Jay, because they
No, it doesn't work. Nothing. No.
It's got life energy.
No, it doesn't. Who says it's got life?
Dead?
I don't know.
Just tell you did nothing.
It doesn't get you that points back, and it doesn't suck anything. So what's the damage?
11.
11 points.
Next round, I'll switch over to the sword.
Marcus.
Why it's 2 attacks?
I know, it's evil.
16 plus, 17 plus.
Watch this damage, everyone.
No, it's not that. Well, it is now.
She did 11,
32.
Arathorn?
Dear God.
He's got
Well,
strength spell on.
I get strength spell on, so I'm plus 13
So
damage.
Oh, Jay
But
doesn't,
I'm specialized
Jay
fighter,
doesn't do
too.
any damage to me. Take no damage. I had stone skin on.
Yep. You're right. No damage that last round because of the stone skin. You're absolutely correct. Your stone skin is off. Thank you for reminding me. The aerial servant goes up and starts removing, and it's like, and removes the gentleman, and then he's just like, thank you, and he's dead. He's out of his misery.
Falls
Now,
on.
the aerial servant didn't kill him, but the aerial servant removed him from all
Fell
the
in the stalagmite
entwines,
all the way down.
and that kills him. But
Took him out of his misery, yeah.
yeah, absolutely on that. Ace, what do you do?
He's going to fire 3 on this guy.
All right, he's engaged immediately already. You can do that.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, who's not?
All of them are engaged.
Wow.
Well, you can shoot at the mycelium itself if you want. You can shoot at the core of that thing.
I'll try it.
Yes? What's up, John? High level, John. Super high. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Jay hit the wrong button. My bad. I can't, you know what, the coffee's going right through me, so I'm going to have
You
to,
go pee before you have an accident.
well, let's finish the round first.
Yeah. When you get older, you can't hold it this long.
Well, dude, I mean,
No, it goes from I got to pee to I've got to pee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a light switch.
Oh, yeah. I gotta pee.
Like a light switch.
The water pills do that too.
all right, so you're going to shoot the mycelium itself?
Mm-hmm.
All right, the mycelium, you're shooting at it. Nice. Armor class is pretty easy to hit it. You're going to shoot at the core of this big thing. Armor class 4. Don't fumble. 3 shots. What are you using?
I'm going to use regulars on it, actually.
Regular hours. Roll.
Mm-hmm. 16, 13, 5.
They all hit and they don't do anything.
Now you know why I use regulars.
Gazumba himself. It's like, I don't know what's going to work and what's not. This is crazy.
I know what I'm doing next.
He's like, I have never felt so helpless. Going to cast a spell and just see what happens.
This is our grand leader.
Well, what
He
you
hasn't
guys?
done anything yet. Why does he feel helpless?
Yeah, he's using the aerial servant, man. The aerial servant's doing its commands. Hey, so, thanks, John. Yeah. Oh, John gave a special to Gazumba. That's really nice of you.
That's it, John. No presents for you at Blue Box Con. Canceled all the presents.
That's not right.
Well, happy birthday, sir. I don't know when your actual birthday is, but I know it's coming up.
Magic missile. That's 6 dice, 4 plus, right? I'm gonna average it. 24. He does 24 points of damage on the mycelium. That does damage to it, but everyone acted, correct? Something happens because of that damage. Who wants to... go ahead, Tom. Roll 6-sided die for me. As the mycelium takes damage, it does something.
4.
4. One centered around Devitt. 2 centered around Marcus. No, Devitt and Marcus are the same. 3 centered around... 3 centered around here. 4 Gazumba. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's off, and that doesn't get anyone. All right, so it's 3. So it's on Gazumba. Gazumba and your Fey friend who's unaffected by it. Spores fill a 20-foot radius centered on a point. All around Gazumba. So he's got to make a save versus the spore. The mycelium pops out this psychic spore energy. Poison
spore?
save. 4. Okay. Well, he made it.
Look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow.
It's-
Man, when it explodes, it falls on the
It's
one
it's
guy.
pretty disgusting. All right, so ponder. I will be right back. 30.
True. This
1
man
minute.
has no dick.
1 minute.
What was he also in now? He was in something else where he was a very similar character.
But he said after being in Ghostbusters, he said he had a hard time because everyone treated him like he was the character, and he just like got harassed everywhere he went.
Oh, man.
Well, it was like Ned Beatty. Everybody would squeal at him, because he was in Deliverance. And he got
Poor Ned Beatty, man. He lived that freaking roll down for years.
yeah. When you squeal like a pig, it's one of those things that just kind of doesn't go away.
I don't want this getting around, Lewis. You hear?
Zoinks!
Yeah.
Like zoinks, Scoob.
Oh, he was a reporter in Die Hard. That's
Oh, yeah, that's right.
John even knows what movie we're talking about. That's why he's laughing.
He was in Real Genius. He was in all the best movies.
He was the professor in Real Genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in all the best movies.
He was when he was stealing the laser.
Yeah.
So I purchased that Grand Power 45.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah, I have to set up an FFL to.
Pick it up.
Pick
Yeah,
it
go
up.
get it. What are they going to charge you to go get it?
That's I'm gonna call Arsenal, see what they say.
Probably going to be could be anywhere from $50 to $100.
Yeah, I think the lowest I saw was 45. Place over in Deptford.
Okay, Alan, you lost the knit, right?
So
No idea.
Yeah, some of them are good. Especially if you
We're back.
if you work
Sorry
in
about
one
that.
shop.
I'm drinking too much coffee
I'm
tonight.
gonna do it through Arsenal. That's where I got my first one. So
And a lot of times then
That
they'll do it for
information.
less.
So just note, 2 giveaways. Reaper rated us, so we got Troller Games 25 and a Reaper 20, and so we are on to the next round. Go ahead, Bill, roll for a net.
Let me see what that ammo costs you to shoot. 2.
6.
fucking bullet or something like that.
3 attacks on Devitt.
It's probably 75 cents.
Miss.
It's expensive.
3 attacks on Marcus. Critical hit again.
Oh.
Miss. Hit. Oh my gosh.
No, take one off.
So it's 2 hits.
Give me 2 poison saves.
No.
Oh, you're immune. You're a paladin. You're immune. My apologies. So that was only 10 points. Second one, 11. You got lucky on those hits. 21 points of damage. Marcus, you're down to 118 hit points.
I've taken almost 40. I've taken 40 already.
Arathorn,
Close to it.
you had a 18. That hits your -9 armor class. 7. Oh my God, they both hit. Hit, miss. And your stone skin is gone. Make 2 poison saves for me, please. Ooh.
Yeah. Critical. Got back on him.
Oh. 15. Oh, it's 32.
He's dead.
Arathorn,
Mission tomorrow?
What?
down to 48.
Right there.
The aerial servant goes over here, does the same thing. She's like in agony, and she says, "Thank you," kind of like in the Alien, and dies. Those 2 that were wrapped into the mycelium. So go ahead, Devitt, you're up on the fungal, and now you get 4 attacks this round. John, this is as high level as it gets, man, for us.
See, that's a 12, I think, misses. Critical.
Okay.
Miss. 15.
That hits.
2 hits.
Crit.
Percentile crit. Edge is
Another special for Lord Gazumba.
32.
32. Nose removed.
Double. They really. I'm only using those creatures because I don't have any stalks.
The question is, which Lord Gazumba does it go to? The DM or the player?
It's definitely the player.
The player.
26.
We had a great backstory too, and tied it all in, and found out that this Xanthoria involved somehow. Go ahead, Marcus. 2 attacks again, right?
2 attacks everywhere.
Marcus did 30. What? 32 last round.
18 plus, 8 plus, 2 hits.
Disgusting.
So it's 23, 29, 35.
35 points.
So it's got 66 on it, or 67 on it.
Yeah. Arathorn.
Let's switch over to my Frostbrand.
Okay. Frostbrand.
Hit.
You did do 11 points last round.
I know, but now I'm large damage, so 17.
17 points. Ace, the archer. You gonna shoot into the mycelium again?
No, Ace says, it took me an hour to make those 3 damn arrows. and he throws an oil of fiery burning at it.
Oh, at the mycelium, yeah? All right. Nice. He takes out that and, well, it makes a weird, bizarre, shrieking noise. By the way, Thunderwing back here says to Gazumba, see, I told you it can't. That she's like Kevin Costner, like this.
I throw a spear at it just to shut it up.
So
Do I have a
5 to
fucking
30.
spear?
What's that?
5 to 30.
5 to 30?
Mm-hmm.
5d6.
5 to 6. Oil fiery burning. On the mycelium, which is all over the place.
Chicken.
19 points. Gazumba.
Looks like the burning of the movie, The Thing.
The thing.
Yeah.
When they moved.
Childs.
Are you? Oh man.
He casts
That's one of my favorites, man, of all time.
casts a
Which one?
Classic. The original.
3rd level spell.
Carpenter one was good.
What's that?
The Carpenter one was good. And
I think it.
70...
That's what I'm talking about.
No, the original one's
Bill.
white.
Original one's black.
Bill.
No, I don't mean that.
12th level mage.
One in the
Flame
50s,
arrow.
yeah.
3 or
I saw
4?
that one. It's pretty good.
2.
The thing
2
from
at
outer
12?
space.
It's every.
You don't get...
Just the-
No, it
12
was
is
the
free.
thing, and then
Right,
like
that's
a
what I
little
thought.
from
Right.
outer
Yeah,
space.
it's
Yeah.
8th level, you get the second one.
At the mycelium,
That's-
Gazumba.
Kurt
Flame,
Russell, dude, come on.
flame arrow. 3 arrows come out. Boom, boom, boom. Now the arrows that hit do no damage, but the flame, it's 4 to 24, 3 saves. Boom, boom, boom. He doesn't want to do any effect spells because he doesn't want to hit any of you, so he's doing single target stuff. Right? All right. So half, full. Oh gosh. I'm gonna average it. Well, I'm gonna
10d6.
I tell you what, there's a good.
I got it. Already did it. All right, so the effect, the mycelium special effect. Go ahead, roll me 6-sided die.
8-sided.
6.
1.
The mycelium lashes out and makes the following melee attack against a target, a random target within 60 feet.
In the middle again, right?
It could be any of you. So I'm going to go right down the list on the list on the table here, and a 6 will be a reroll. 3, Devitt. The mycelium lashes out and swings at you. Oh! So its hit die is on the highest table possible. 26 and up. All right. An 8. That missed. Missed you. Yep. Thunderwing says, I'm so glad you didn't get hit by that dark one. I still don't know where you're from or who you are. I think something happened to your skin.
She was burned by
She's
acid.
never seen a drow before.
She was burned by acid.
Isn't it?
Tommy.
It is
You guys keep on losing.
2.
2, reroll. Yeah.
4.
All right, Marcus only has 1 hero point left. You got it.
One special, yeah.
One special, yeah. All right, thank you very much. We surpassed 4,600 the other night. Thank you, sir, for all the follows. Really appreciate it. You won, so we'll start with Devitt. The Dark Elf. Third heartbeat.
17 plus, 19 plus. I'm gonna make that a critical.
Critical hit. Special burns. Down to 3.
Critical.
How much?
70.
You really want, yeah, you really want triples in this
Okay.
case. Double.
Double.
Yeah.
You knock the weapon out of its hand.
Remember, it's all large.
So it's 10
Bless you.
Bless you.
plus 12.
Bless you.
Allergies. How much?
26.
26. Marcus.
648.
A 2, but that hits.
Yeah. Oops.
He kills Haster in 1 round.
So I'm checking. The first one does.
For what? Just roll the damage.
I know, but I can split my attack. So
No, you can't. You're not going to kill it this round. Why are you assuming you're going to kill it this
well,
round?
that's why I'm checking. 30.
30 more.
It's a quarter of my dead.
This is great because none of them know anything about. I love running adventures they know nothing about. Arathorn, 2-attack round.
Yes, hit. Hit.
Nice.
I needed a critical.
Oh, a DM hero point coming soon. That's
Apparently in
good.
Adventures, we all have moderator ability who will be banned.
No, Sean's got his own stream now.
I'll ban him
Friday
from his
nights.
own stream.
Give it to me. I got
41.
41. Wow, those strength spells are doing well.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to kill him.
Ace,
It'll take me long before I kill him.
Ace hits it again with an oil fiery burn.
you got another one.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh, nice. 17, 23. Minus, let me say, okay.
Yeah, 2 of them.
23 versus 1. Okay. All right. She's not burning through all spells. But
Can't cast him if you're dead.
yeah, I got it. I got it. 2 magic missiles. Doesn't think he can disintegrate the whole thing. Doesn't think that would be useful for it. I'm going to try something. Why not? Here's the time to do it. Cast spell. This will take constant damage. No one will be able to melee it for the time being, but that's okay. Cast Wall of Fire. I'm going to use the smaller ones.
Put a circle around it to flame in.
No, I'm not going to circle around. He's going
You
to
could
arc
do
it.
that,
He's
though.
going to put an arc on the mycelium area. All right, so he's going to arc it around it. Now that those are confirmed dead, he moves the. It tells the aerial servant to come back here, right? Because the aerial servant he can have for a long time, and so he's going to arc it like that, and it'll take whatever damage it'll do on it. It'll burn it for a while. So I'm going to assign a certain amount of damage per round because it's right in it within the 10 feet of that. So, all right, and the damage that Ace did and that Gazumba did. Roll me 6 die down for the special effect that the mycelium lash out. 2. Okay. Once again, it randomly attacks someone. This time, it randomly attacks Ace.
You bastard.
Ace, you are hit. Because remember, you have your bow out, so you're -4 armor class. And the damage, oh my.
330.
6 die 6 plus 3, all acidic.
I got magic, Jack.
You have acid resistance, Tom, on any of your
6
stuff?
die 6 plus 3.
I got it. I'm going to roll that. That one's easy to roll.
Check your stuff. Make sure you don't.
25.
I did less. 21.
I'm pretty confident.
Ace, 21 points. You're down to 61.
Oh.
Thunderwing says, I'm so sorry you all have to go through this. I wish I could help. And she starts tearing up as this fight's going on. Give me a minute. Go ahead, Tom. You won it. No, you won it. I didn't do the attacks and the other things. So we'll reroll that. Sorry. Let me do those attacks. You won. My bad. See, I lost track. Devitt, 3 attacks. Fumble in the first. Oh, that's good. First fumble for me, 12.
12. Critical hit self. If double reroll critical once.
Critical hit, 70.
Blunt, I assume?
Yeah.
Double, so reroll.
84.
Double.
That's still pretty good. Wow. That really helps. It wants itself badly. 3 attacks, Marcus. Critical. Third straight critical hit.
God.
Miss.
Nope.
Marcus has burned all his specials. I've critical hit him 3 times. You're immune, so you don't need to make a special save. But this time you take 14. You are down to 104 hit points.
He's still 24 more than I am at total.
Arathorn, 3 attacks. Miss.
Thank God.
Now roll it.
Six.
You got it. Devitt. Is it a 4 attack round?
Yep. 15.
That hits.
15.
Hits.
Hit. And hit.
It's gone. That one just falls into pieces.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Marcus.
Thank God it hit itself.
First swing. Hit.
Hit.
Gone. Had 10 left. Gonna go over here.
Yep.
Second one. Tensor's Boots of the Running Warrior.
Plus 13, 19.
19 more. Arathorn.
17 or plus. That hit.
Damage.
All this close. See if I can out damage Marcus in one swing. Oh, I do.
How much?
24.
24.
You're a beast.
That one's gone.
Oh, thank God.
Ace.
It's going to take out his flame tongue.
All right. Remember that wall of fire is on there, and you'd have to go in through it for this round too. That's a free
There's
action.
nothing else around, right?
Yeah, that's a free action.
Well, why don't we just back out of the room, let the wall of fire do its thing until it expires.
Well, you don't know if it's going to expire.
No, we'll let the wall of fire run its duration, and see if it doesn't kill it. Then we'll go once the wall of fire's done. We'll go back in.
Who wants? Thunderwing says its area effect on attacks is the entire cavern.
So we leave the cavern.
No, not happening.
Aaron,
All right, so now it's all along the ceiling. Regardless.
Ceiling all over it. The whole place. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so if I levitate it up,
Levitate what up?
if I levitate up,
Yeah.
I could still attack it from where I am.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
It can still
No. The main core of it's right there.
Right.
Let me-
And it's
let
being
me-
burned.
Arathorn shoots a fireball at it.
You just attacked it. This is
Oh,
the
okay.
same round. I'm on ace.
He still takes his flame tongue out.
Oh, you took your flame tongue out. Gazumba does the wall of fire does damage, and he will use just this round to see what happens. He uses one of magic missiles. Oh, he's got 27 charges on it. Damage is done. Bill, roll me a 6-sided die.
6.
6. That's a new one.
Kill everybody in the party. Twice.
Ew. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a good one. All right, so once again, 1, 2, 1, just you, 2 here, 3 them, 4 no one, okay? Because it'll be out of the area. All right, so 1, Devitt. Devitt, make a save at -4 versus your intelligence. Oh, that's going to be tough. You have regulars.
-4.
Yeah. What do you need?
-7.
7 or less on the dice.
You need Arathorn to get this one.
4.
Oh man, you made it.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
So a psychic attack happens on you and it stuns you a little bit, but no damage. You made your save. All right.
So I'm working on that mine entrance.
Yeah.
And it's going to be. I have another Scorn, so it's the Wolfmaster mine. So above the entrance, I'm doing a statue of Scarn,
Oh yeah.
and I have a little 3D printed sign. It's going to be the Wolfmaster.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool.
So it's Mike's mine.
Good. Maybe I'll have him go there the next adventure.
This statue looks a lot like Scarn.
Yeah.
Could be a relative.
Well, he said he wanted to play a Dwarven fighter next. He wanted to play. He has Skarn as the priest, and the one he went Skarn Wolfmaster as the next one. I was like, okay, I should make him. Yeah. Give me an it. No, my tax. You guys won. So.
Yeah, because I think his 5th edition game, he's a paladin.
Oh no, I don't have. They're all gone. So it's an it. All stuff's to mycelium. Go. Give me an it, please.
Tom.
Tom, it's you. Thanks, Troy.
Ugh.
By the way, the gift certificates tonight are courtesy of Troy Cannonball. By the way, 3. So I don't have the mycelium. Roll 6 die, Tom. 5. All right, another special time, and we go to once again Devitt -4 again. It's just you. Area effect.
Intelligence again?
Intelligence -4 again.
2.
Oh my gosh, you made it twice. What are the odds of that happening? All right, your action. So Devitt, you can go first.
Devitt wraps her head in tinfoil. So it doesn't happen again.
The flames are on the other side, but you'd have to go through it through that way, and you'd have to.
Aaron says, I'm going to do an area effect spell on it. Want me to go first?
Yeah, sure. You want to go first? Go ahead.
Fireball.
What's that?
Fireball.
You're gonna fireball the area. All right. Now you're gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everybody gets out of the way.
Yeah, I do it. Everything there and back. From the wall, fired back.
She's going to head over this way anyway.
Where?
Over this way.
All right. Oh, okay.
Sneaking.
Oh, all right.
Ace is backing up some too.
Yep.
Oh.
Let me use the system to roll, okay?
Oh.
14 hit by fireball.
What's
Let
it?
roll
Yeah,
down
yeah.
mine.
Go for it. All right. So Devitt goes off. Oh,
You're too high level to cast that
It does.
spell.
It gives me an error message. Why did it give me an error message? Let me do 7. I'll do 2 7s.
oh my gosh.
No, it's not.
All right. So this
That's
year
that's furthest she goes.
I got it, but
52, Jay.
anyone else in the group? Gazumba used 2 more charges off his wand of magic missiles. I already did the mycelium attack this round. Anything, Ace? Anything, Marcus? No.
Nothing to say.
All right. Devitt went around the corner. This cave reeks of mold and mildew. Delicate white vines with brilliant purple flowers drape portions of the walls and floor. A large straw pallet in disrepair sits at the far corner of a broken oak table next to it. There's this white plant all over the place. But what you see are... Oh, man. There's a white bulbous plant. But in the middle of it is a big eyeball.
Regular hero point, Jay.
Okay. I'm using this just because I don't have anything else to use. It's white and it has an eyeball.
Eye of Fear and Flame.
And then near you as you come around is this. So you see a mold-encrusted skeleton as you come in, start jerkily rising. It's wearing armor made of calcified lichen and covered in fungal growths.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Yes. Ugh. All right. So this thing starts getting up, and as you come in, and you see just the eye opens up and starts. It almost looks like the Sauron eye. Yeah. I got the it stares at you. Savers is death magic. What do you need?
I got 1.
Okay. I can't kill them.
20.
All right.
Just death magic bounces back.
So nothing happens this round, but the skeletal thing starts coming, goes towards you and engages you. So Devitt snuck around and.
Why should you hide in shadows from it?
Yeah. How could you hide in shadows from that skeleton? All right, so we got an init new round, I believe. Yep, Mycelium did. So, Walt, you're in it.
We did not call for Mycelium yet?
Nope.
Did you fail? You lost?
Ooh, this is nasty. 5. 1! Start out in the other room. So we got fire damage from the wall of fire. Anyone else in that group over there do anything?
I will use one of my own magic missiles on it.
Okay.
I believe that's 7 die 4.
14, 7 die 4 plus 7. Mark that off, please. Gazumba uses his wand of magic missiles. 2 more charges. He's burning off. He's burned 6 charges off of that. Anything from anyone else?
Marcus is.
27, Jay.
27 points.
Does Devitt say anything, or do we not know what's going on over there?
You don't see her. Ace, anything?
So I don't know she's in danger.
Doesn't say anything.
Whoa, shit.
You're up.
Oh. I moved back 10.
Yep.
Cast a spell.
Okay.
Blade Belly.
Do you have a blade barrier, Jay?
Do I have a blade barrier? No. I'm trying to quit.
7 to 700 if it goes through. Is it an invisible blade barrier,
No.
Tim? I think it's an invisible blade barrier.
3 rounds per level.
Got it.
Marcus is going to, from where he is.
Oh, I got there you go. Thank you for the DM. The DM's got 2 now. 2 regulars. You have 1 banked regular from Cannibal.
By the way, they were too nice to that dwarf Saturday night. I was trying to encourage them to.
Too nice to the dwarf.
How long will that last?
Until you
Saturday
go
night,
offensive.
they were too nice to
Yeah.
the
No.
dwarf. I was trying to encourage them to.
Because he's a. Well, they don't know any better. What's
Well,
that?
Ring of the Nemesis King, improved invisibility.
Yeah, but you got to swap out a ring.
He's wearing those 2. That's what he has.
Oh.
Plus 2 ring of protection and his.
No, you don't. You're ring free action on.
Yeah,
Aha!
So do I.
La 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 la.
That's a little more
All right.
important.
How high is the ceiling here?
20.
20? And you said the thing is all along the ceiling.
Uh huh.
All right, I'm going to levitate up.
All right, so you're levitating up 10 feet this round.
Nope. 20 feet. My ankle's a levitation 20 feet around.
Got it. Sounds good. Anyone else?
You look like Iron Man when he first tries on his boots.
Anyone else? So now the berry barrier won't stop the effects from the eye.
No.
So
It
Alright.
will choke the skeleton as it goes through.
yeah, 60-60. Right? Is this 864?
8 to 60.
8 to 64. You can roll it up if you want. It goes through, sure. Absolutely goes through. Because it's just you're
Push it back through, and then pull it through, and push it back through, pull it through.
I rolled 45.
whose turn is it for 6-sided die for the mycelium? I think it's Alan. Roll 6-sided die.
4.
4. Okay.
Third.
I rolled 45 for you. Don't be used to it.
Marcus Arathorn. Spores fill center around you. Make a save versus poison. But it is at -2.
10.
Is it another same thing spec? Am I immune to it or no?
No, this is This is not. This is not disease.
Maybe. I need 0.
I need -1.
You know what? I made a mistake on the last time, and I'm gonna let it go last time, but not this time. Half damage. It says or half as much damage, not poison on a successful save. So half damage, only 5 out of 10.
That's a successful save?
Yes. I messed up the last time it happened on someone.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10 was me. Hey, you guys are playing the big leagues now. Arthur 23. Marcus 30. Yup.
How much damage is on this thing?
You're down to 74, Marcus.
Arthur almost dead.
Arthur 23. You're down to 25 hit points. Crucial initiative. And this thing. Oh no! Wait. The eye here does a spell effect on Devitt.
Save right?
No. Make a save versus death magic again, but this one's different.
14.
You made it. So it's a cure, a cause serious only. 9 points.
Instead of slight living.
We need Milana here for that thing.
What'd you roll for a net? Ew, this is nasty in here.
6.
5. Devitt, you're first. The encrusted skeleton is on you.
Okay.
It took 30 points of damage. What do you do?
I'm looking.
Ring it a ram and blast it back through.
Absolutely.
That'd be disgusting. So if you take 3 to 18 plus go back through that wall.
If I was there, I'd wait till he was halfway through the wall.
All right, so as that's going, the wall of fire does damage. Anyone in the other group over there do anything?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm attacking it on the ceiling. Me and Lionel
Just gonna
Richie.
move back 10.
Yep. You're engaged with it, by the way, so you can't disengage. If you're going back 10 defensively, remember, you're within the engagement range. So no matter what, it'll be able to attack
So
you.
if I cast a spell on it, it's gonna
Technically, yeah. Last round, it was still coming toward you. 20. What are you going to do?
How high's the ceiling here, Jay?
20.
20.
She'll attack.
All right. I'm going to cost -5. You need 15s total. No, you're 10th level, right? 17s. 10th level fighter.
I do move back 10.
Okay.
Try to get out of the way, out of the side of the
All right. Ooh.
17 attack.
Yep.
1 hit. 2 hits.
This is nasty.
Plus 8. 16.
16. Good, Marcus. What's Arthur Ace doing? Gazumba does his wand of magic missiles again.
What's armor class on the
I said 4.
4?
That's it.
Arthur pulled
You know,
out,
like hitting the ceiling there, or like the walls?
Hitting all the area of it up there.
Arthur pulled out a scroll, Jay.
Yep.
Now let her read it.
What?
Magic missile, 9th level.
31.
Wow. Oh, 9th level. I'm thinking 9 days.
34.
Ace, you do anything?
He's gonna start moving over this way for a second.
Starting over this way?
Yeah.
Almost got
Over
Yahtzee.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 3s and a 1.
All right. So all that's done, and the whole thing just collapses, burns, makes out a shrieking noise. So there's no other effects from it because you wanted it and killed it, and just a lot of the stuff falls from 300. A lot of that stuff falls from the ceiling and all just 300. Hey, you're in the big leagues now, man. You come forward here, and you see this blade barrier up here. All right, so let me do the encrusted skeleton. 2 attacks on Devitt.
6 to 600.
12. I probably missed. That probably missed. It did. Second attack. Oh, that's a 12-sided die. That's not going to hit.
Keep that.
I don't know how many points I have, Bill.
Both missed.
You're 222. That's a sign.
I have 222 points.
All right. So, Ace,
I still think I have 50.
you see this thing like
Stuff
was
66
closed,
out.
and then through the blade barrier, you
That's
see
why-
it's
that's
not
why
a
I
huge
point to it.
eyeball.
I'm
You're like,
like,
what
I'm
the
like,
heck?
yeah.
Give me that.
In his experience, does he think it looks like a beholder?
Kind of, but it's a plant of some sort with an eyeball.
Can Milana be here? She wants to kill different type of beholders.
It's not a beholder.
She's killed like 12 different types of beholders.
It's a poison. It's a white poison ivy with a bulbous eye. See all the bizarre stuff you're getting here? Roll for net.
Is it poison ivy the
No.
2.
2, 4.
Batman phone?
All right. So skeleton on Devitt. Miss. 18 hits. Make it save versus poison, please. Someone's got to fail something sooner or later. Damage. 18. Devitt, you're down to 62. The eye. Beam. Ace. The eye. Beam. Ace. Save versus death magic. Uh-oh.
What is that?
What do you need?
Ultimate weapon.
What's that?
Poison's the same as death magic. You're sick. He only... So, guess what, guys? Here we go. 8.
You need a 6?
You need a 6. Any regulars?
All right, I'm going to use all 3.
All 3 regulars. You need, no, you have 4 regulars. You want to use all 4 or 3?
I'll use all 4.
All 4. Don't roll a 1. Death magic save.
What was this one?
Ace. You came around there.
Oh.
Made it. Nothing happens. Ugh. I'm done. So, Devitt, you can go first.
Devitt, can you tell us what's around the corner?
She hasn't said anything. Drawing at 11, guys. Drawing at 11
Nasty
p.m.
plant with an eye that's casting spells at me. 2.
He didn't say anything about the blade bearer. Have Marcus run right around the corner.
1 hit. I'm gonna. It was a 19, so I'm gonna special it.
All right, so Devitt crits it.
That's nice.
13.
Edged.
Oh, critical. Nice. 13 edged. 13 edged is double. My table becomes
No, okay, thank you.
my table becomes real boring on things that don't have.
Ace. You can shoot at it.
Can I?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, no, he can't. He can't put his arrows through the blade bearer, can he? No,
Nope.
you can't.
Even with his boots of levitation, he can't get
Oh yeah, you want to levitate up above
Yeah,
it? All right. So, so you're gonna. I didn't realize you had them too.
Yeah.
So you levitate up, and you. I'll let you do it this round even. As you're levitating up with the angle and all. All right, armor class is -2. This is point blank for you. Point blank range.
Yep.
What are you using?
+5. +1 arrows.
+1 arrows. So I think that now makes you +10 to hit.
Plus 2 in his hand.
3 arrows. Yeah. That's what I did.
17.
That hits. Fumble! Roll the damage on the 1. 1d6 plus 9.
13.
13 points. First damage on that thing.
08.
Fumble 08. He rolled it. He did not burn a special.
Hit friend double.
So he's like, he slips. Yeah, what's Marcus doing? You run over to fight?
Marcus is actually levitating down this round.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's levitating down.
So I missed him.
No, you hit Devitt. So you're like, roll 1 die.
Can I still use a hero? Or
No,
something?
you already rolled it,
All right.
man. 1d6 plus, good. 1d6 plus 9 on Devitt. 11 points, Devitt. Oh, you're down to 51. You get shot by Ace.
Sorry, brother. Sister.
First rule of combat: don't stand next to Tom.
Right. Second rule of combat: don't stand next to Tom.
Gazumba goes and engages and brings the aerial
I just
server over here.
can't
She's
figure out
like,
your dice luck, Tom. I mean, it's
It's uncanny.
it's crazy.
Arathorn. He's levitating down.
Did somebody put a curse on your dice box?
I don't know,
Must
man.
have.
Move Arathorn
It's just you cannot escape fumbles.
but behind Gazumba.
I don't know. Jay had more than me tonight.
For the most
Yeah,
part,
one.
yeah. What? Put you where? Over here?
No,
But the players' fumbles mean more than the monsters'
Oh,
fumbles.
yes, they do.
No,
Yeah.
move me. I think you should be more concerned about Ace. So move me into viewing.
Here?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. New round. Everyone went.
Now,
Go up for me. Whoops.
You know what? He's not going to fight with that. He's not going to fight. That's just a melee. He's going to get in an angle so he can see in there too.
What is Mornicane's sword in?
Mornicane's sword's in the original player's handbook.
Oh, is it? Shut up. Really?
Yeah, that's not. I don't know if you want to use. 6. Wow.
I don't even know what it does. That's why I gotta look it up.
Yeah, it attacks. It automatically hits like on a 19 or 20. Does 5 to 20, something like that.
I think it's worse than you think it is.
What's up, Josh? All right, so here we go on Devitt. Miss. 1 is Arathorn, 2 is Ace, 3 is Gazumba for this special attack from this eye, this Poison Ivy eye. And the attack is on Gazumba. So this time he will make a save versus Death Magic. And a 4 makes it, but he takes the cause serious damage this time. It took 13 points. His first damage. He's down to 111 hit points.
He's a pussy. He sits back. Zero respect for the Knights of Feudal.
That's just
It's just wrong.
That's just wrong, man.
I've done more in my life than he has. Well, that's because I'm older, but
Yeah, you're 600 years old. Go ahead, Devitt.
He sat on his ass for the last 30 years, done nothing. Telling other people what to do.
That's what leaders do. Leaders send people to their deaths even though they don't want to.
Plus, miss.
But he wants to. He gets off on it.
Oh my God,
He's
man.
a masochist.
8 plus 3. 6.
6. That's wrong, man. Ace, you're up. You're levitated. You shot. You fumbled. You're gonna shoot 3 times again.
Yeah.
+1 arrows. Mark them all.
I'll say
Oh, I know, Thunder. I know. No respect. Get no respect from my own players. It's all right, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
Thunder, can you imagine what Jay's ego would be if we did balls the whole game? You have any idea? We can barely fit in the room
two
with his
hits,
head as
right?
it is.
Oh my God. I don't. Let me check on that. -2 armor class. That misses, Tom.
Yes, you
2 hits. All that plus 18. Oh, 19, 25 points. 25 points from Ace on the eye. Arathorn, what do you do?
Went very far, yeah.
Fairy Fire. Okay, that works. Gazumba. We'll cast.
One of my druid spells.
Well, he figures, let's burn it. Fireball.
My Azurite arrow should be glowing, right?
Oh yeah, Azurite arrows are glowing everywhere. Absolutely. Magic user 12. 12 dice 6. 3.5. 36. 40. I got 42. I did it in my head. Rayman did it. 42.
How many does he have?
Yeah, walk
12
around.
dice 6. 42.
5.
You can appreciate that.
Fart.
I'm a good driver.
31. 47. 35.
I already did it. A big fireball fills up that whole area. Blade barrier is still up. All right. Marcus.
Marcus goes and attacks.
Thank you for the follow. Exactly, Thunder. You got it. So you move forward and you attack. Go for it. Armor class is -5.
Large or is it man-sized?
Man-sized. The eye in the back is large. But only arrows are being shot at it, so.
I'm sorry, armor class -5, you said?
-5.
12 plus, 10 plus, 2 hits.
Damage.
23, 29, oh, max 35.
Oh my gosh. Still up. 35. Okay. Whoops. Oh, I killed Thunderwing.
You can't get large, right?
I won that round. Go ahead. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, that's it. Who's got it?
Tom, I lost.
Go ahead, Tom.
No, you lost for me. It's your turn.
No, I lost.
Yeah,
I rolled a
4.
4. I rolled a 5. He rolled
Devitt, 2 attacks again.
You rolled for me.
Oh. 1 hit. I just rolled an 18. 15 more points, Devitt. You're down to 36 from 103. The eye shoots this round at Arathorn. Death magic save.
4. 8.
Well, hang out and enjoy. This is super high level. So, no damage on that one. It's every other. One is
Slight living.
slight living. The other one's worse. The one that there's no damage. It's disintegrate.
be a short night for me.
No one's failed yet.
You got your protection spell on.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, but it's not going to really help me because I'm already. It'll give me the 14 hit points instead of. What am I at? 28 now?
You're 25.
25.
All right, so go ahead, Devitt. Devitt's the one around the corner.
Critical. Fumble.
Jeez, you can't make this shit up, man.
You're down to 2 specials.
Use 1.
Okay.
Critical. 89.
89 edged.
89. Triple.
Triple roll it.
15.
Marcus.
Marcus, 2 attacks. 16 plus, 9 plus 2 hits. 33.
Second swing. This is a nice figure, so I'm not going to knock it down, okay? So, second attack takes it down, and the encrusted skeleton goes down. Ace. Burning through that. What arrows you using? Regulars or plus ones?
Regulars.
Regulars.
Mm-hmm. Well,
How long's the blade barrier?
It's like a round per level.
3 rounds.
Yeah, right.
3 rounds. Yeah, it's up there a while. Hit.
That hit. And that hit.
All right, so they're non-magical.
Yeah.
They don't do any damage.
Got it.
Pachoo, pachoo.
At least I know.
Arathorn.
I am going to magic missile.
Spell.
Yeah, my own.
Okay. Burn those spells.
I got 41.
Oh, I know, man. This is a great group.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 21. Terrible.
Gazumba's going to do something, and it's going to be funny.
Got to charm it.
No, he's got something better. And this is the perfect spot for it because of the location. So for effect, he casts. Walt, do you remember?
Wall of Iron.
He casts Wall of Iron.
50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Blade Bearer. Oh, you're right here.
I'm going to burn a special to make it
75.
one better. 75. All right, so it's 6 to 60. So a Wall of Iron just casts and it just right on the eye and stuff does another 6 to 60. We'll average that out. We'll say 6 die 6. Right? Sound good? 36 more points.
6 to 60, right?
Yeah, 6 to 60. 6 dice. Yeah, yeah. So, ultra high, Casey. You're missing some fun stuff, man. See you Saturday too. So it just splats it, and with the fireball and all that, burn most of it out of the way. The eye, you just don't see it anymore. The Wall of Iron falls on it. Yep. So that was his. That was a 5th, right? Wall of Iron's 4th.
5th.
Yeah, he cast a 5th there.
Well, he's the rust monster's happy.
Wait a second. It's 11 o'clock already?
Yeah.
Holy shit, this has got to be the fastest night yet. At least the way it felt.
Yeah. Well, dude, it's super high level, and we did a lot of prelude to this. Right. Okay, so I'm going to do one more room quick. You got to wait for the blade barrier to go off.
Well, how about we do some healing?
Well, yeah.
Everyone's almost dead.
Well, Gazumba says I have a heal.
No, say that one.
Save the heal.
I got a heal too.
We got 2 heals in the party.
I'm down to 36 myself.
Devitt's off 70 hit points almost.
What?
Yeah, I'm off 80.
He's off 80.
So heal those two then.
All right, we're gonna cast our heals.
Yeah.
Both heal spells are cast. Marcus, you get all but 2 back. You're back up to 149 hit points.
Okay.
Devitt, all but 3 back. You're back to 100 hit points.
All right, who's the next most off?
Next most off. Arathorn's off 55.
All right, so I'm going to lay on hands and use my gauntlets of healing. So that's 36.
36 points back. Lay on hands, gauntlets of healing. He's back up to 61 with that. He's off 19. Ace is off 19.
Oh, hold on, no, I got a better idea, Jay.
What's that?
I'm going to stab Marcus with a death lance
No.
10 times before he does the
No,
heal.
because you drain him.
If only if I critical.
No, I'll make it crit. I'll burn all my specials.
No, because I'll keep my Shield of the Dawn out, and I'm immune to level drain.
There you go.
It is, Casey. It is the first time,
And I love
man.
your specials.
First time I ever played him in a game. I've role played him.
Hits.
All right, so here's the hit point. Gazumba's off 13 at 111. Arathorn's off 19. Devitt's off 3. Ace is off 21. And Marcus is off 2 because we burned 2 6th-level heal spells. Gazumba has cast Aerial Servant and Heal. He's out of 6ths.
Well, I'm,
You're out of 6 as well.
since I won't be doing it in combat most likely, on Ace, if you're serious,
Okay?
off my shield.
Thank you.
Yep.
And then,
Where are my 8-sided dice?
who else is still off?
14 back there, Ace.
Gazumba's a cleric, though, right?
He doesn't need to be healed.
Arthur.
Arathorn. We'll do a Cure Serious on Arathorn.
All right.
That's perfect.
What did Ace get?
You're at 75 now.
I did a Cure Serious on
Thank
him.
you, sir.
And Arathorn's at 74.
What's his normal?
80. He's only off 6. Ace is off 7.
Don't worry about it.
Marcus, Gazumba's off the most at 13 off, but at 111.
I was critical of Fred with my with my death dice.
So you're waiting for the blade barrier to go, and Thunderwing says, back here, way back here is how I got home, but it doesn't work anymore. Don't go into the circle, but way back there.
Well, while we're waiting for it out, we'll go back and check it out.
I'm gonna show another picture. Okay. Let me describe it. I'm gonna show another picture to the group, to everyone. All right. Yeah, in a real adventure, it was about 12 to 15 years ago. In a real adventure, you're absolutely correct. That's what you say.
It's Corruptus.
All right. So, in the center of this oval stands a ring of brightly colored mushrooms ranging from 3 to 8 feet tall. The air smells heavily of mildew. So she says, "This is how I got to the Fae, if you all understand what that means in terms." But she says that it doesn't work, and it goes to a weird place, and it's scary, and I wouldn't recommend stepping in there. But if you're brave, maybe you want to do it. I don't know.
Are there any tracks in the area?
No.
Does it say 222 on it?
Does it say? No, it doesn't. Marcus, make a wisdom roll.
12.
Oh, you did.
Ooh, made it by 1.
All right. Well, you said that, and you thought, you surmise maybe that's where it goes. To the 222nd level of something. Yes.
Oh.
So does anyone step into the ring?
No,
There's
we
16
don't.
adventures in here.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is the one. This is the last one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Highest level. For each level from 1 through 16.
Right, that's sweet.
Yep. All 5. It's just all back
We
converted.
just got a regular redeemed.
All right, cool. That'll be used next week, of course, as this will finish. More than likely, will finish next week. I'm going to give that to Ace, who is out of regulars.
Thank you.
So note this: that Toni has a game tonight, or she would hop on. But thank you, Doc. My guess is that she will definitely, note she'll be on at least to say hello next week. All right, so. Here, I'm going to put everyone back out in the middle here, as you are not going to mess with the ring. Is that the decision?
Not yet.
The wall of fire goes off.
Yeah, I don't think there's a...
Kills of mycelium. Thunderwing is still with you, and she is, still sobbing and crying.
That level of the abyss would kill my buzz.
All right,
Where Paladin's going.
So
so
it's not just Spence in this campaign, huh?
let's do a little synopsis. So we've had a wedding. There's a plague going through Altimeter and Carwood and southern Selene. You were trying to solve the problem of this plague. Supposedly this druid Xanthoria. You found the sage Zeleth found the book, and you have read the book, and Xanthoria has gone a little crazy in what she's doing, and you're hopeful to find the source of the plague here. And then this is some nasty crap that you're going through. in the depths of the source to find the source of this, and that is a great stopping point for us.
Before we,
Yes.
Is there anything on the 2 dead people?
All right, so you're gonna anyone have detect magic or anything like that?
Yes.
Who's gonna do it?
Marathon.
I'll rule it hidden, Will.
My ranger ability, I can do it.
All right, so up top here, I'm gonna.
My terrorizer.
So this
it's
looks like this. You think surmise was a bedroom? Okay, was at one point a moldy bedroom. Also, did some alchemy work there. So you find some stuff that radiates magic here. You find some. A lot of the bottles are ruined because of all the spell effects and all. But you do find a potion bottle. You also find, which somehow survived, a mildewed notebook.
No lichens on it?
So, you find one potion bottle.
Okay. Another regular from Feed Me.
What's that?
Another
Okay,
regular
cool.
from Feed Me.
That's cool. Feed me. I'm going to give that randomly to one of the 5.
9/11, huh?
It goes to Devitt. All right. Awesome.
Regular.
Yep. So we're at Gazumba 3 regular, 5 special. Because Arathorn 3 and 3, Devitt 4 and 1, Ace 1 and 4, Marcus 4 and 0. And I think we're going to do the giveaways. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're on a good pace to finish this next week, because remember, these aren't super long adventures in here. There are 16 of them. So feel good to play these high level characters once again, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Good to
Ace
hear.
and Marcus are the lobies here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Mark,
But you're 12th level.
Marcus,
12.
Marcus is nasty in Arthur.
No.
Not as a spellcaster.
That's what I mean.
Marcus is a fighter who can heal himself.
Last super high level, Casey, was the fundraiser the first year fundraiser with a Miracle the Chaotic, because a lot of these some of these characters played in that. Mario, Anne had Mario. That was Fensick and Leuven played. That and Hawk played. Gazumba's best friend. Yeah, so that was the last time we did super high level, and that was a one shotter out of the campaign. You probably want to turn the light on that Bill on your house. I would turn the lights off on that.
No.
All right, so we're going to stop here, and this will be continued next week. Let's do the giveaways. Note that Sunday night Chris Promise is on. Okay? And next Wednesday is the 100th Legends and Lore. The 100th episode of Legends and Lore. That'll be a nice celebration. Alrighty? And then the week after that, Alan Hammock is on the Gabbin. And then we'll continue this next Thursday. Next Saturday night special is the 29th. I have Stella and a bunch of her friends. And we're going to we're going to continue in the Greyhawk area, in the Altimeter area. With that, Stella, Lady May, Geek Life, Runaway Robot, and Tom Miller's wife. So you just pop them right there. Pop it right on top there, man. So let's do the giveaways here. Last call. We want to do sign-ups, and these are easy. These are gift certificates. So who's on tonight? Nightheart Gaming is on. Probably on 11:30. So we can raid in the Nightheart tonight. That'll be cool. We're raiding the Nightheart when we're done. Everyone sit tight. Thanks all. Thank you, Reaper, for a great raid. Here come we'll do the giveaways. Here we go. So if you see Toni on Twitter, especially, which she uses a lot, Vorgrith, tell her you watched and said she done a great job with this super high level adventure. So, and thank you for that follow. All right, here we go. Closing it out. Gift certificate number 1. You guys got in under right under the hair there. Cool. All right. Winner of the Troller Game $25 gift certificate. If you want the Reaper 20, that's fine. But Casey, unbelievable. Oh, Draco. That's awesome.
Again.
All right, and then the second winner. He hasn't won in a while.
It's like every week.
Nah, he hasn't won in months. Second winner for remember there'll be giveaways again on Sunday during Gab and some Green Ronin stuff. And the winner of the second one, Big Jim the fourth. Is Big Jim the fourth on to claim it? Yes, he is. Big Jim, you win the Reaper 20. Big Jim Slade. Now there is a Big Jim Slade, by the way. Big Jim the fourth. All right. Thank you, everyone. Let's rate. Thank you all. Really appreciate everyone's support tonight. We're cranking still. You guys were all wonderful. Let's rate into Nightheart. Call it an evening. You guys can get a good night's sleep. I got a long day tomorrow. Thanks. Super high, man. Fun. Will anyone die? You guys are good. This is such a good group. I mean, this is like this is the cream of the crop in the campaign, everyone. This is as good as it gets. One step above. If Fenzig and Leuven and Skeeve were on here, right? That's about as high. That's about a little higher. Yeah. Once there's yeah. So.
My daughter's had her 2 shots.
All right. There we go. Going to
His shot Saturday. First shot.
Going to raid out into Nightheart. So everyone, give them a nice follow if you haven't already, and we'll see you Sunday night. No Saturday night special this week. See you Sunday. All right, setting the raid up.
Whatever it was that you were lifting, but that's
Give me about a half hour and I'll whisper all the winners. I'll whisper the 2 winners. Gotta get my equipment upstairs and I'll whisper. Nice. All right, 71. That's awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you Sunday. Thanks.